Okay, let me go change the screen. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we're done with the paralogs for... Until time skip, we are done with these. Whoop-de-doo, no more of these dumb maps. At least until we get more units, so thank God. Because I want more units. We got Marianne last time, but I would like if the game actually gave me some more units. It would be nice if they did. It'd be very nice. After looking at Meng's stream today, I'm convinced that they just derped up with. Again, Ness, I've had 557 subs before. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna do Malik Bird. I'm gonna do it because I said I was gonna do it, but I don't know how. Look, I've had Catherine pretty much the entire game, and I still haven't gone into Pegasus. This mod is really bad for meme builds. It's really not good for that. It's gonna be what a more, I guess, orthodox playthrough of Fire Emblem game. But if you want a full-on 3 Houses experience where you can go do all these funny classes, it doesn't really lend itself too well to that because classes just take way too long. I just like saying it. Honestly, I know you have good intention, but it actually gets a little bit annoying. Especially whenever I don't actually make any progress. Jade is a Dragon Quest XI character. That's true, she is. From what little I've played of it, I've never gotten her. Because I haven't played much of the game. I have no idea when you get her. But I remember there were like these two little 6-year-old girls or something. I don't know. Sad music. Well, not for long it will. Not for long it's not. Let's work on flying. Let's work on flying. Where is Catherine? Does Catherine ever want to work on flying? No. Lame. 755 last time. Yeah, I know. But, again, I've hit 557 before. I think I've even been at 558, I'm not sure. I don't consider it progress until I start hitting new numbers. Until I'm hitting like 559, 560, we're not in new territory. I don't know why I lose so many. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just normal. I don't know. I get losing one here or there, but I lost like 3 last week or something. I'm just like, what? What did I do to lose 3? Like, the heck? Mini cancellation? I don't know. Well, we can teach flying, I suppose. It's the only one she wants to go to. And then we get battle music for the next chapter, yeah. X is our boot. Well, his X rank isn't what I'm worried about. It's his flying and his magic ranks that I'm concerned about. Because those are probably just like absolutely below anything. Losing subs is what I'm talking about. And I'm at 132. Like I said, losing like 1 is one thing, but losing just a bunch, I'm like, what in the world did I do? What did I say or do or whatever that just made everyone freaking leave? I don't know, man. Let's see. Do we want to work on flying or what? Mini cancellation over a net dying again, which wouldn't even be my fault. If they want to cancel someone, cancel the British. The British are the ones doing this stuff. They're the ones pulling these stunts. Blame them, not me. It's all the hubbub. Hubbub. It's a funny word. Hubbub.
I still have much time.
I have to get to C rank on this woman on flying, and she never wants to go to any seminars. I think this is really where the mod really slacks in. If I do another season of this, I'm probably going to do some sort of... I don't know what I'd do for meme builds, but there's... Yeah, meme builds not really work in this mod, I'm afraid. They just don't. there's certain meme builds you can work with. Like, for example, Swordmaster Marianne is actually extremely viable in this mod. Because you get Marianne with, like, B+ in rank in swords, so getting rid of Swordmaster is actually very, 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 very doable. The more I hear about the things that this mod does, the more I want to stick to OG Three Houses. I don't think this mod does a bad job, but there are some things it really...
Did you call me? Wow.
There's, like, a few things that it just does not do well. Like, the weapon rank thing, I have to say it really needs some work.
I feel at ease.
If there is something this mod really needs work on, like, some aspect of the game that I think it really needs to cook more on, I think it needs to cook more with that. Or just make it clear, just make it very clear if that's not the case. Just make it very clear, look, this mod is less so for meme builds. So just keep that in mind if you want a more vanilla, you don't really like reclassing sort of Fire Emblem experience, then this is the game for you. But if you want to have the sort of reclassing fun, this is not the mod for you. There's a lack of current viewership. Persona 5. I'm not sure if it's necessarily Persona 5, because even the Three Houses streams have not been doing it as well lately. I don't know, like, I'm guessing maybe it's, like, exam time for a lot of people. I don't know. But I would have imagined by late May, most people are probably done. But then again, a lot of people usually end up finishing later than I would have in my school. In my schooling, you would be done around, like, mid-May. You'd be done. So I would imagine by now, but some people get out, like, June or something. I don't know, it's weird. Reclassing is the fun of Three Houses. I don't like the complete class freedom in Three Houses. See, for people that like that, they may actually really enjoy this mod. Because, while you can, in theory, do that, you can do all this funny reclassing, it's a lot harder to do. Because, like I said, your only way of really practicing weapon ranks is seminars. And the problem is, I think if they fixed up seminars in this mod, I think that would make up for it. If you could take anyone you want with you into a seminar, I think that would make a huge difference. I think that'd make a huge difference if you could choose to go to a seminar. I think that would make a huge difference. I think that would make a huge difference. But I think because he buffed the weapon EXP already in this mod to like twice as much as usual, and it's still not enough. It's really still not enough. It needs to be very fast, I think. Or they need to lower the requirements for like the advanced and master classes, I think. Especially the advanced ones. Because I think that's one of the big problems. They need two 12-year-olds, yeah. 12-year-olds who are playing Fortnite still. Weird builds aren't a thing in maddening, too much min-maxing to be viable there. Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, I will say that that is definitely a downside to this mod, is that it's just... doesn't really let you reclass that much, and I'm not really a fan of that. Like I said, in theory you could, but I mean, Shamir, for example, in my off-stream run, for example, I've been using Shamir a lot, right? And I'd been using her since I got her, and I think in Black Eagles you get her in like chapter 4 or 5 or something like that. Anyway, so I've been using her since then. You know when she finally got Hunter's Volley? In like chapter 14 or 15 or something like that. I think it was 14 actually. But still, that was like 10 chapters, and it's not like I'd been benching her for half that time. I've been using her pretty consistently, and it took her that long just to master Sniper. I understand that I was talking about weapon ranks earlier, but I think the class mastery and weapon ranks just really, it just does not work that well in this mod. Because everything else is faster paced, but that, well, it is, I don't know about like class EXP, but I know weapon ranks have been sped up, but I don't think they've been sped up enough. And I think that's a problem. Unfortunately. Made Raphael a holy not maddening. Is anyone canonically a Holy Knight that's actually playable? I know Rodriguez canonically, but he's not actually playable. Rip all these easy quest battles that are basically free class EXP. Knowledge Gem goes nuts. I think you only get one of those, right? Do I have one? I think I do, but I'm not sure. The thing is, though, with tutoring, you could still, like, let's say, for example, Sylvain, right? Sylvain's a good example right now. My Sylvain I have to make into a Dark Knight. But right now, he can't actually work in magic, because Cavs cannot use magic. So he can't work on his reason at all. Which means there's no way for me to train him in reason, besides seminars, which you have to kind of get lucky with. With the instruct the instruct command, you could go and teach him reason magic, even though he's not getting it anywhere else. You can also focus on it. Remember, you can focus on goals, right? That's something that was completely removed, and it kind of sucks because you could really hyper focus into one thing, so you could really get through one thing fast. Marianne's canon classes, why not? Really? I would have thought it'd be like Gremory or something. I didn't realize it was Holy Knight, but that's kind of weird for her, actually. Okay, so I can get another one pretty soon. Okay, let's work on, Catherine needs, well, Knowledge Gems, wait, what does Knowledge Gems do? Does it help you with class mastery, or does it help you with weapon rank? I can't remember which one does which. I think there's one for both, but I don't remember which one is which. We got Experience Gem is just amplified EXP. Knowledge Gem is... why are the goals gone? Because everything with motivation has been removed. Well, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Goals shouldn't be gone. There's nothing to do with motivation there. Class mastery. More like a bishop, that's what 3 hopes would have you believe. So Knowledge Gem. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Shamir because Shamir could really use that. I would really like her to get class mastery sooner rather than later. Probably should have given it to her even sooner, but oh well. Anyone need to fix their weapons? You do. No, not really. Marion Dancer. I mean, hey, my Marion is my dancer. My Marion is my dancer. Let's give the speed ring to someone else. Someone who can actually make better use of it. Like Alois. Alois might make good use of it. I don't know. He's so slow, he doesn't even really double anything regardless. Honestly, giving it to Ash might not be a bad idea. Or Sylvain. Well, giving it to Shamir could also help. Because she's actually kind of fast. A few one-shot games. One-shot games? What is that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I do have her. Yeah, we'll keep the speed ring. Fine, I'll give it to Alois. I'll give it to Alois. Okay, there we go. Oregon Trail? I don't know what... I've heard of that, but I didn't know it was a one-shot game. I thought you were talking about like some sort of like strategy, like a build where I make like a one-shot or something. Like I make Shamir just one-shot things. I didn't realize it was a type of game. That seems kind of weird. Unless you mean like one-off. I know what a one-off is. I don't know what a one-shot is. Still alive in the run somehow. Yeah, somehow he's still alive. I have no idea how. I mean, I think there was one point where Claude nearly died. Die horrible deaths because of decisions, maybe. I think we got about everything we can. I would like to cover 2 maps today, because the next map is the final map before time skip. This is not a difficult map, and it shouldn't take me that long. It shouldn't take me more than maybe like an hour at most. It is not a hard map. We should be fine.
A revelation from the goddess.
Rev mentioned?
To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
Listen.
Okay. This is the furthest I've ever made it in any of my
Are you surprised,
Blue Lions
Professor?
Ironmans, I think. Well, there was one I did once on Twitch that I got to like the Blood at Gronder. Not the Battle at Gronder, the Blood at Gronder, the time skip one. I technically never lost there. It's just that I never finished it. Because I had a lot of deaths there. The Blood at Gronder is actually very scary in an Ironman. You know how at the Battle at Gronder you can split your forces? You probably don't want to do it at the Blood at Gronder. Probably not a good idea. You could probably just beat in a single stream, maybe. Getting your friends to die stupid and horrible deaths. It sounds sort of like the Hunger Games simulator. I might give that a look at some point. Who are we fielding? Only 9? What? Why? Why do I only get 9 units for this? I only get 9 for some reason. I'm not allowed a 10. Are there any chests on this map? If not, I'm probably gonna not field Anna for this map. Anna's great, but yeah, we maybe don't need her. Blood of the Eagle and Lion and Deer. Deer are so unimportant, they don't even get to be part of the name.
Welcome.
The deer are so inconsequential, they just get sidelined by the name. Even the game realizes they're not that important. You get 4 edges. Yeah, it's always been like that in this mod. In this mod, you always do. I know it's not always like that in other cases, but... And Church. No, the Church never participates in the battle. Neither in Azure Moon, nor Verdant Wind, nor in Silver Snow are they there. A lot of people died in Chapter 7. Yeah. No, not Chapter 7. A lot of them died in Chapter 4. I think you lost 2 of them in Chapter 4. Oh, unless you mean like a lot of them fell in that. But they just come back. They have Marion. They do, but their route sucks. They have good characters, but their route sucks. Well, they have good female characters. Their male characters, not really. Actually, the Alliance was part of the Kingdom during that battle, so they technically were there. This is technically true, and they were under better management at the time. Under better management. Are the biggest normie filters? Are they? Well, I mean, I guess Awakening is. Nah, I feel like... I don't know. I mean, I guess... Like, the ones that you could...
Is that
The ones where you can tell if they're a normie or not, like, you ask them if they've played Awakening or 3000, and then you ask about another game. I don't necessarily know about... Well, I guess it makes sense for Fire Emblem. You know what's the biggest normie filter for Zelda, I know? Frickin' Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you ask any woman, if they're like, oh, I love Zelda. Okay, which ones have you played? Oh, I played Breath of the Wild. I really like Breath of the Wild. Okay, what about Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker? Oh, I don't know. I've never played those. Like I said, with Zelda, it's like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's just whatever the current thing is a normie filter. It's like anytime you're like, oh, hey, cool, this guy likes Zelda. Oh, it's just... Well, like I said, it's usually women that'll be like, oh, I love Zelda. And then it's like, okay, which ones have you played? It's never anything older than Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. Who's Majora? Yeah, pretty much. Like, they don't even know, like, Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword's not that old. I mean, sure, it's from before the Switch era, but, like, it's probably the last big Zelda game before Breath of the Wild. And they're just like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. You expect me to play this? What's an engage? I will give normies a rare W in that engage just threw them off entirely. And while normally I would say haha, but honestly, so that we don't get another engage, it's probably a good thing that it threw off the normies. Because now it's gonna say, well, that didn't make any money. Let's not make that again. She plays Zelda 1 based. Wikipedia mentions Awakening being one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. One of the greatest of all time? Alright, I don't necessarily know if I believe that. I don't know if I would believe or even agree with that, but or certainly not even believe that. Okay. Wikipedia has fallen. Yeah, it has. We're gonna unfield Anna. It's the best final chapter in FE16. Yeah, it does the best final map. I agree. I agree it does. It's because a lot of the other final maps just suck. Fire Emblem games are not good at making good final maps. They're really not. They're not. They usually drag on too long, or this has like some really stupid gimmick to them. That's not really true here. It actually has pretty fun ideas. That map doesn't overstay its welcome. It actually feels kind of nice. And the final boss is, well, plot-wise, not really a good final boss. It better fitting ones, but GD's is the coolest. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That's probably the best. I agree with that 100%. Awakening on their best games of all time list. The funny thing is, Awakening was my first Fire Emblem game, and I would not even consider it to be a good Fire Emblem game. Like, I guess it's good at making people want to play the rest of the series, I suppose. That is something I could say about it, but besides that, I don't even think it's really that good of a game. I can see why people get into it. Sure, I can see why people, like, that makes them interested in the game. I can see why why it would do that, but we only have... I hate Blue Lions. Oh, sorry, I keep reading, because I just see BL and just constantly think Blue Lions, rather than the other meaning. Funnily enough, I'm probably the only person who's ever played this game that was already an adult when I played this game. That when I saw BL, I just thought it meant Blue Lions. Oh man, you can imagine my disappointment when I realized that that's not what it only stands for, unfortunately. I wish it did, because Blue Lions is way better than the alternative, but unfortunately that is not the case. My first was FE7, and no, I'm not a boomer. I mean, fair enough. I mean, some people have actually started with games like FE6 in more recent years, I think. And probably other Final games. Keep thinking Blue Lions instead. True. God Shooting Star is built with Claude in mind. I don't really think so. People say like, oh, it's so goofy and just random and stuff like that, but I think it's too cool for Claude. It's too cool of a song for Claude. Claude doesn't deserve something that cool. To bring people in, but only the real ones decided to play the other games. That's true. That is true.
I'll give it my all.
Silver Snow, not Silver Snow. Why did I say that? Awakening was the first Fire game I played, but Shadows of Valencia was actually the one that probably got me into the other games. If that makes sense. Because like, wow, that's a really freaking good story. I beat Shadows of Valencia. I'm like, wow, that was actually a really good story. I want to play more of these games because that actually makes me want to play more of them. And so that's what made me start playing the smelliest games, which, well, in retrospect, they were not worth playing really. At least they're not anywhere near as good as Shadows of Valencia, that's for sure. You know what? Dimitri could probably take care of this himself. Cloud Fist, the lyrics of it? I don't remember what the lyrics of it are. I know that there's like a translation out there somewhere, but I don't remember it. Then we're gonna have Catherine go take care of these guys, because Catherine's very, very, very strong. I don't know, have you guys seen my Super Catherine? She's absolutely bonkers. It's ridiculous. But 43 attack speed. 43 attack speed. And 31 defense. Even 21 res is actually pretty good. She is ridiculous. It's stupid how broken she is. I have no idea why she's so overpowered. I swear she must. I mean, I think she's aptitude on her, but still. Well, that is. Honestly, we probably should not have allowed aptitude on Catherine. I think on Shamir it's fine because Shamir's growths are not the greatest from what I remember. But I don't think Catherine should not just get it for free. Well, that was awkward. But yeah, no, I don't think Catherine should have aptitude for free. I think she should probably have to work for it because this is way too strong on Catherine. It is way too strong on Catherine. She has no right having that easily accessible.
Sleep in the dirt.
In fact, I'm not even sure if she should have it accessible at all. But it certainly shouldn't be that easy for her to get it.
I'm on it.
Definitely not that easy. Shouldn't be easy for her to get. That's for sure. This actually does a fair bit of damage. He kind of stopped leveling his defense, which is a little concerning. But 1, 3, 5, and 12. Yeah, I've yet to play... I played a little bit of 3, but I've not played any of 5. 5... Okay. I haven't played any of Gaiden, which I know the Belt's probably going to unsub now for me saying that. I'm sorry, Belt. I've never actually played Gaiden at all. Like, none. That ability in the time skip section. Honestly, yeah, fine. You know what? I can agree to that. She's broken enough as is. She doesn't need to get any stronger. She could probably not level her stats for like 10, for like the next, well, maybe not 10 chapters, but like for the next 5 chapters, and I think she'd still be pretty competent. Why does this mod give other people zero aptitude eludes me? I think it makes sense on some units. I mean, some units like Ash. Think about it. Like Ash had aptitude. Will never play Gaiden. Dang, he's been haunted by the stories, hasn't he? He's been haunted by the stories, I'm sure. Can't play Gaiden? That's kind of cringe. I never said I can't play Gaiden. I just said I never have played it. I don't think I've ever said I couldn't play it. I don't recall ever saying I couldn't play it. I just said I didn't play it. If that makes sense. There's a difference between not being able to play it and just not playing it. There's a pretty big difference, I would say. Dude sucks as a personal. It's a weird personal. It's like, I get what they're going for, but it's just why.
I'll never back down.
Just make it a skill that takes a lot of work to get or something. Which, for the most part, in this mod, it is. Like, for example, in my off-stream Black Eagles run, I'm trying to get Elgard to have aptitude. It is a class skill for the crappy noble class. And that class takes longer than usual to master, so she's gonna be stuck as a noble for a while. The problem is, what's your type? My type? Like my type, like my taste in women, or what? This map is one of the easiest maps in the game. It's kind of hilarious. Even in Gay, this map is one of the easier paralogs because the enemy AI is just, oh, must steal stones. They got Romanian AI. They got that Romanian AI. They got that Romanian AI. That's why they're so easy to deal with. Of course. Why do I swear like every archer always hits me? It doesn't matter if they're like 5% chance of hitting me. They will hit. Oh, and okay, now I say that and dodges. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm happy about that. Okay, don't heal. Don't freaking heal, game. Don't be gay. Don't heal. Healing is bad. Don't do it. It's only good when I heal. It's not good when the enemy heals. You aren't his type. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ness. I know it seemed very obvious. I know you thought that it was, but I'm sorry. You're not. Okay. This sucks. Can we shoot the archer? I hate these archers, man. They're the worst. These archers freaking suck, man. Anytime one of these guys gets near you, you just gotta immediately kill them. It's like seeing a cockroach. You just gotta immediately kill it. It's like, just get out of here, man. Your kind is not welcome here.
You fought well.
Like, it's just awful. Pokey stick gaming, maybe? I don't know. Possibly. You're like 5'4" Asian girls. I mean, I do like shorter Asian women. Yes, this is true. I'm not gonna deny this. I'm not gonna deny it. Super Poker. I've never seen a cockroach before. Lucky you. I see too many of them a year. Comes to his mind first thing. I mean, that does seem like a weird thing for a guy to ask another guy out of the blue. I'm not saying they can't do it. It's just, it's a little... This guy, I need to do something. Well, I think he runs down here, doesn't he? There's a point about Lorenz, after all. Maybe he does. Yes, I'm going to speak in third person now. I really wish Shamir could double. It'd be really nice. Shamir not doubling is probably the main reason I say that she should get aptitude, is because I know archers aren't usually necessarily supposed to double, but them being able to double feels like something that should be feasible. A big, fat, and fast. Black too. Nah, I'd rather see spiders any day. I'll take a spider any day over a cockroach. Any day. Any day. Not even close. I'll take it any day. They're so much better than cockroaches. Because spiders just mind their own business. Now I guess cockroaches can't really hurt you, but they're just massive and just disgusting. They just look disgusting. I hate them. Destroying spiders are NBA players? Who knows? We'll never know. Yeah, I never want to see a cockroach. Is it true they can fly, though? I still don't really know the answer to that. There was one pretty horrifying time where we did actually see one fly. My sister and I. When we were... This was several years ago, though, so I don't know. I don't think it's particularly common. Actually, I've seen it happen twice. So, there was that one time with my sister, and then there was another time where I saw one fly after spraying it with bug spray. Yeah. The main takeaway I've learned is don't freaking make those things wet. Do not make those things wet.
Careful, please.
The last time I did that, it started flying around. That's disgusting. It's absolutely just... They should not be able to fly. Something that looks like that should not be able to fly. I'm sorry. Something that looks as disgusting as that should not ever be able to fly. Imagine all the cooler animals that could actually fly, but instead it was given to cockroaches. I want you to think about that for a second. There's some actual pretty cool animals that could fly, but instead, nature intended to give it to frickin' cockroaches. Consider that. Instead of, like, I don't know, flying cats or something, but no. We need to have or heck, let penguins not be flightless birds. Let them be able to fly instead of cockroaches. I would rather penguins fly than cockroaches. I'll tell you that much. Could have had flying hippos, but we got cockroaches. I know, right, man? I know, right? We got flying freaking. We could have had flying hippos. We could have lived in another, like an alternate universe where hippos can fly. But no, we can't have that. Down there with wasps in the bottom 5 of all time, absolutely. All pretty nasty creatures. She could kill pachyderm like the person. No, he means like elephants. I mean, flying elephants does sound a bit terrifying, but elephants are pretty cool animals, so you know what? I'll let them have it. Elephants are in some of my favorite animals lists, so you know what? They can keep it. They can get the ability. When I showed you how penguins actually sound, yes, and I'm all for it. I'm all for them sounding like that because it's just funny. Does it sound like how I expect them to sound? No, but it's still funny, and I'm all for it. I don't want to pull these dumb beasts. Okay, can Dimitri kill? I would love that to... Okay, I don't know if he can. I don't know it was an elephant. Yeah, it's just like the scientific name for one. Actually, my favorite animal. I don't know if they're my favorite animal, but like my second or third favorite. They sound like donkeys? Yeah, donkeys sound funny, so... You know, I see no problems here. I see no problems here. If they sound like donkeys, then hey, that's great. Actually, just a little bit on the squishy side. Maybe give him some...
Doing my part.
Maybe give him like a defensive item might be a good idea. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I mean, he takes it, but if this guy starts moving... no, they retreat. They just retreat. Although this guy could be a problem, because he could go and attack Ash. So you know what? You know what? We need to... Oh dear, this is actually really bad. Flying rats. Okay, no, we don't need that. Okay. Because I just don't trust that guy to not attack Ash. I just don't trust him, man. I just don't. He probably wouldn't, but you never know.
Over already.
You can never trust these guys. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said that makes this map so easy, is that they'll just go chase the stones. Oh dear. You bless Ash with some defense levels? Well, she can only do it when she's here, unfortunately. Yeah, these beasts are just annoying, because they're just like, oh, you're trying to stop thieves? Well, time to be annoying. Okay, now why do you do that? Why are you this fruity, game? Why are you this fruity with your stupid healers? Okay. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do here. Because we got a lot of guys to kill. I'm gonna leave this guy alone for a bit, I think, unless I can... That might work. That might work. Okay, that works.
I'll never back down.
God, she's so over-leveled. She's so freaking over-leveled from being too useful. Okay, this guy's gotta go. This guy has gotta go. But so do you guys, so I don't know. How do you not double this guy? Is he really that fast? I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he is. Oh dear. We need to break this guy. My favorite character, Dedue. I call him Dedue. That's probably actually how his name is pronounced, but it's such a weird name. It's probably like some old British name or something. Got such deep lore. Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I will get strong.
Not his best level in the world, but... Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna stop these guys, because they're so far away. And I still gotta deal with these dumb mages that are running around. Ugh. Okay, Ash, can you do the job, please? Can you please get the job? Oh dear God. You don't even double, lovely. Ash, you've mostly been cooking, but you need to cook a little bit harder with this guy. You need to cook a little bit harder. That might work, maybe. But I don't know. We'll need to heal him. Almost for certain, we will need to heal him. Yeah, the first part of this map, it can be a little bit rough, not that, like, in a weird way. There's one tanky lizard, unfortunately. Meteor Gaming, let's go.
Should have studied harder. I could.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Secret main character 3 houses, I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew Dedue was always the main character of this game. I knew it, man.
Another one down.
Once we get rid of this side, I can just start working on the other guys. See ya. Don't come back. Okay, he's getting some defense. He still needs a bit more defense, though, because he's not going to be cooking too much if he doesn't get the defense. Is this guy still... Oh, never mind. It's still vulnerary. The bellbird sounds? Oh yeah, I love the bellbird. I was like, what the heck is that? But I'm like, yes, the bellbird. I love the bellbird. Peak animal. I didn't even know what it was until just a couple weeks ago, but just for its noise alone, it's peak. He's ready for War Master classes. Well, that doesn't mean that he's actually War Master. I'm not making Bot the War Master. I'm keeping my Sword Master. I don't even have the Gauntlet training for that. Are you normally this high level pre-time skip? No. No, I'm not. I think it's because I've been doing all the paralogs. Bellbird Windows error. Peak. Peak animal voice. Should we gambit him? Oh, we could gambit him. Oh no, that's a pregnant wool. That's the pregnant wool. The wall of pregnancy. 40 damage, but it got 26. It got 35 protect, so I think we're good, guys. I think we're good as long as we keep Ash out of the way. I think as long as we keep Ash out of the way, we're good. As long as we keep him out of the way, we're good. Birth count, not high enough. Yeah, this side may actually have genuine problems because they're a little swamped right now. They're a little swamped. They are just a little bit swamped. Not a lot, just a little bit. The death count's higher, sadly. Sadly true.
Thank you.
I wish it were not the case, but I'm afraid it is. Oh boy. It's starting to get a little nasty. But Dimitri should be fine. Yeah, 10 damage, it's okay. Once the beasts are dead, it gets pretty easy for the most part. But the problem is they just throw the beasts at you way too early. Ah, they're already running away, that's not good. Stop healing! Stupid enemy! And these guys constantly cover them up, so I can't just go and kill them. Stop healing, Dumbo. Sylvain, you need to do a little more damage, man. Every Japanese man had a reset. Yep, Kamara was cooking with that take. He was definitely cooking with that take.
Got it. Careful, please.
Reset? Yeah, like from Persona 4. Shield Hero? Shield Hero on its way to fix Japan's population problems. I mean, it probably could. I don't know how, but it probably could. Oh man, these beasts. Not fun. Why do I only get 9 units for this map? Does anyone know why I only get 9 units for this map? Seems kind of dumb. The Rising of the Japanese Man, true. Look at that damage, man. Look at that damage. Look at this damage. Isn't it beautiful?
No hesitation.
He still doesn't get it. He doesn't, unfortunately. This woman is also kind of broken.
Nice work.
Not quite as broken as Catherine, but still kind of broken. Should start producing more Risei clones. Yeah, they should. Because a lot of things will be fixed. They just made more Risei clones. They just made Risei clones. All that would fix the world.
You're a big help.
Everyone thinks I'm saying a different word. The biggest problem with the Risei is thinking you're saying something else. I mean, you know she's good whenever that's the worst thing people can say. You know she's good when that's really the worst thing I can say. Ash, why are you suddenly not doubling? Oh right, no one doubles these guys. Fashionably late. I mean, that's earlier than usual, actually. Earlier than usual, from what I understand. Can Dimitri do it? God, I don't think we can catch these guys, actually. I don't know if we can catch these guys. We can probably catch one of them, but not all of them. If I go right... Hold on. If I go... Yeah, we might actually be able to block them off. Okay, you know what? That might actually work. Lately. Yeah, I'm fashionably awesome. Fashionably awesome. Oh, that's something. I don't know if Dimitri's gonna cook here. This could be bad, actually. This could be pretty bad. Dance for Catherine? I need to dance for Catherine. Oh no, that's not good. No, this thing counts as a. Why? Well, I mean, we can probably still block him off, but it'll take a little bit. There we go.
Can't hold me back.
Want to do stuff with me? Oh yeah, I guess 'cause you're back in town. You're back in your hometown, I suppose. That makes sense. Okay, what do we got here? We needed to start. Oh jeez, Dimitri is in big trouble. He is in big trouble. So okay, assuming we don't crit, that is not good. Assuming we do not crit, that is very not good. I still don't think Shez is a real name. It does. Okay, this is kind of bad. This is kind of bad. What is that blockage? It's. I know it's so dumb. Like, what is this? Okay, Ash. Oh god. Okay, this is gonna get right down to the wire, I think. So he doesn't kill, from what I understand. Dimitri can take 2 more of these, so he shouldn't be in any real danger. I don't think he gets anything that scary. Does he? Just strength +2 and still strength. Okay. That's not too bad. It's fruity and roll. Ketchy is always fruity, though. Trash. Maki's not going to be too happy. To be fair, I would be dead if it weren't for Ash right here. To be fair, I would be dead if it weren't for Ash. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be dead, but I'd have... It would not be too good if I didn't have him. Yeah, Alois is never gonna double. We can stop him. And we can stop you too. Okay, we gotta do stuff here. For one, heal, please. Please heal.
Thanks.
Okay, there we go. Alright. He's level 29 though. That is pretty impressive. If nothing else. If nothing else, that is pretty impressive. I'll always get speed. He's not gonna get speed. What is chasing after me? I hate these guys. Why do you need to run so far away, man? I don't want to pull out an archer. Oh god, they all move, don't they? Oh, lovely. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Well, I mean, to be fair, Catherine could probably take it. Catherine probably could take it. Let's be fully honest. She probably could. You can go kill this guy. The reason why Catherine's so overleveled is because she's way too useful right now. She's just doing everything. She's doing all the heavy lifting.
I won't hold back.
Because the thing is, we kind of need someone who can kind of solo things, and she's the only one that really can do that right now. I mean, Dimitri mostly can, but he was being deterred a bit by some stupid beast thing. That was just being really annoying. They all move. Yeah, that's what I don't like. Normally they're not too bad, but I don't want them all moving at once. Dancer out of there. Well, I need to kill that other guy, otherwise he would just go back in that range. So unfortunately, no, I couldn't really do that. Unfortunately, no, I couldn't really do that. As much as I wish I could, but... Okay, thank God. Jeez, these guys... I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about Catherine not being able to take it. I just don't want these guys all running over to me.
I'll cut through.
Ash kill maybe? He's at C+ in bows. That is nice, but he's still got a lot more work to do. That's stupid block. It's such a dumb tile. It doesn't look like something that block you, but it does. That's the reason I hate it, because it doesn't look like it should block you, but it does. If it actually looked like a normal blockage that you would think, okay, that we're blocked, then yeah, I wouldn't really have much of a problem with it, but it does look like one, which is my problem.
I'm on it.
Do we shoot with a arrow? Ash chip? Yeah, I think ash chip works here. Comparing trash to garbage. is made up. Sounds better than Bible. I mean, neither of them sound like real names. I don't think either are real names, to be honest. Does this guy have crit on me? He probably does, because Dimitri needs more luck. I mean, 15 luck is not particularly amazing. Really, game? You really think this is funny? You think this is funny, game? Do you really think this is funny? Well, this is just Nosferatu. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's annoying. You think you're being really funny, game, don't you? As a fighter, so it can't be bad. Yeah, if it's got a Dachi, it can't be bad. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Gonna pull enemies that I don't want to pull yet. Isn't that just amazing?
Now's our chance.
Oh, screw you, game. Really? Why does it have that range? That makes no sense. These guys are just peak annoying, is what they are. Why do you have a gambit that has that much range on it? What kind of gambit do you have? What stupid... Why do the magic gambits have such good range? Okay, kill him. I shouldn't have done any of that to me. Stupid enemy. Stupid enemy, jeez. Okay. We need to take these guys out, and we need to do something about this. Yeah, Marianne, this needs to stop. Does Mercedes have restore? She does. She does, I believe. I believe she does. Some stupid mosquito in here. I hate archers because you can never any phase them unless you have like counterattack, which is a freaking skill no one gets for the most part without arduous setting up. Honestly, I think that should be easier to get than aptitude, in my opinion. Since I feel like this game needs it more than aptitude. Best recurring joke. It's not really a joke though, is it? Is there anything funny about food being good? After he has a restore. It's actually really good. We need to back up a bit, I think. We need to actually back up a bit.
Much appreciated.
The DLC joke. Shouldn't be DLC, it's kinda dumb. Like, you got 3 range archers in this game and you think that we don't need them? Come on, man. You got 3 range archers, you brought back siege tomes, come on. Let me have it. Let me have my counterattack, please. Yeah, she's gonna restore. Okay.
Stay vigilant.
I'm gonna bring you guys over to help out. I mean, I don't know if you really need to, but it might help. It might help. It's mostly just that we pulled those guys prematurely, because unfortunately we just couldn't finish the job fast enough on some of these guys.
Is that all?
I hate group AI. I hate it. Ugh, these dark mages, they have like a jillion okay, this guy doesn't. He doesn't, but some of his friends do. I hate that 2 are female only. We just needed better classes in 3 houses. Like, where is a halberdier or berserker or something like that? I guess War Master kind of is berserker, but could have just made it a berserker. You might join you if you spare him. Source, trust me. Yeah. You know what? I gotta believe him now. He said, "Source, trust me." You know when a guy tells you, "Source, trust me," you know he's gotta be right. Can't even tie his boots. Where's boots? Do you wear boots? Of course, close to the war arc. Yeah. It's one of the closest times I've gotten to the time skip in this. Upstreaming is going well. It's going well for the most part. It's a little annoying. Where's Dreadfighter? Yeah, Dreadfighter could be good. Mages are really good in this game, so it'd be nice to have something that can actually counter them. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. It'd be nice to have a Dreadfighter. It would be nice to have a Dreadfighter class in this game. Because, yeah, they are pretty scary in this game. A game with good mages should have Dreadfighters.
I won't hold back.
Okay. Also, Jump, I want you to check this out. Just a sec. Look at my Catherine. Level 32. 33 strength. 44 speed. 31 defense. I don't think we need a Fortress Knight, guys. Catherine is my Fortress Knight. I'm totally not biased or anything. Yeah, I know you were the Red Fighter in my run, but in my Fates, in my Rev 2 run, and I don't regret it because, yeah, my Catherine. That is the power of Catherine with aptitude. This mod, for some reason, lets you use aptitude on her. I don't think Catherine and aptitude should go together. Mario suggested I just turn it off in the time skip, and I think he's right. This Catherine does not need these stats. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna be mad about them, but
To work.
yeah, no. It gave Shamir aptitude as well, but I think Shamir is not that busted. She still doesn't double a lot of things. Her defense is still middling. I think honestly she can make use of it, but I think Catherine having it is just game breaking. Honestly, I think it is game breaking for her to have it. She should not have it, in my opinion. There is no reason for Shamir to have it, or not Shamir. Shamir should have it, but Catherine, no. Catherine is too strong. Between them and Mortal Savants. Mortal Savant is like the failed clone of one. They aren't. That's true. Mortal Savant. Okay, so Mortal Savant kind of takes inspiration from it, I think, in terms of aesthetic design, but that's where it mostly ends. Mortal Savant is just a dumb class. It looks cool. Its animations are cool, but it sucks. Catherine's defense growth with aptitude is 50%. She broke the curse. She broke the curse. Dang. She broke the curse, guys. She broke it. Why not? Why they put this mud out if not for us to roll on it? That's one way to look at it, I suppose. Yeah, that is one way to look at it. Don't have any magic. That's true too. Turns out hybrid classes usually aren't that good. That's not always true. Some are good, but they don't tend to be good. That's the problem. It's basically a Dreadfighter in terms of looks, but does not have the Mage Slaying niche. And Mage Slaying niche is quite nice to have. Unfortunately, the game just said, what if we had something that looks like one, but just ends up, it's fool's gold, pretty much. What if we had something that's like that? Well, that's the problem. It's not very good. And Dimitri's a beast as usual. Look, so Dimitri's also a beast. I mean, to be fair, that is more expected. Look, 32 strength, 27 speed, 26 defense, but with his gambit, with his battalion, and his steel shield, he has 35 effective defense and 52 HP. So yeah, he is he's a tanky man. We'll just say that. We'll say that much. He's a tanky guy. And also, Marion is my dancer.
Your support is appreciated.
Grappler is the mage killer class, right? It comes with Tonebreaker as master skill. But you still have to work through all that to get that. FE13 Dread Fighters are my favorite in the series. Really. I don't think I've ever used FE13 Dread Fighters because I'm not really familiar with... I'm not as familiar with FE13. Even though it is my first Wyoming game, it is not one I have played much. Alright, let's pull these bozos. I'd like to pull them with Shamir, actually, because she can counter them. And archers not being able to be countered is probably one of the most annoying things in this hack. Or just in 3 houses in general.
Well done.
But the fact they have Poison Strike, all of them, I think is another place this mod kind of sleeps on. I mean, I'm back and Jop is here? Yeah, he is. So I'm trying to kill this mosquito that keeps flying near me. It's really annoying. Let's hit them all. Mr. Yeast! God, he just nukes everything. Look at that. Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Res plus 10? Plus 10! And aggressor plus 10 damage when initiate. What? That is broken. I now get why you like them. I get now why you like them. I understand now, Jop. I am now a believer. I am now a believer. I am a believer now. I wasn't before because I didn't know what they did in Awakening, but you know what? I am a believer now. The yeast continues to rise. Yeah, so Jop, we call Hanneman Mr. Yeast around here. We call him Mr. Yeast. Mr. Yeast is just Lysithea before you get Lysithea. He's got the same. He's like the same sort of glass cannon-y sort of mage. It's just his magic isn't quite as good, and neither is his speed. In Meng's Awakening CMU, I was a Dread Fighter with Shadow Gift, Arm Search, and Gale Force. Dang. What we got here? It's absolutely insane. I'm sure. You and Andrew make really good units. Like, unironically good. Like, some people just make, like, really memey units. You two make really solid units. Like, genuinely. Very, very solid units.
Good idea.
And they were broke because of Arm Swift. That's funny. Found a way to lose you anyway. Eggy always finds a way to lose units. He would probably find a way to lose Catherine. He'd probably find a way to lose this Catherine. He would get this Catherine and then find a way to use her. Or lose her, sorry. He would find a way to lose this Catherine. I don't know how he would, but he would find a way. It's a special talent. Now, this Silver Bow snipers, they're quite nasty. YouTube timed me out of comments. Mercy, maybe? I mean, she hasn't been gaining levels that much. But she could also just heal. It's the same unit every time. Just himself to swords, which basically don't have 1-2 range. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I think the thing is he likes Aether. Like, that's his whole thing. He likes Aether builds and stuff like that. Which, yeah, they're fun, but I mean, kind of a one-trick pony if you think about it. It's consistent. Yeah, I guess it's consistent.
Just give up. This is what a real man looks like.
This is what a real man looks like. Mengs would probably make Catherine challenge the Death Knight. He made Catherine challenge Miklon in the Miklon chapter, which admittedly is not as bad as challenging the Death Knight, but he's still pretty scary. He grossly underestimated Miklon in that chapter, and because he brought no mages to that area. I mean, like, he did have 2 mages sealed for that map, but he didn't bring them right near Miklon before attacking him. So, yeah, we'll just say that he didn't lose anyone there, but he very well could have. And yeah, he probably shouldn't have gone away as scot-free as he did. Rock skills, they're fun. Don't get me wrong, they're fun skills. I get why people like them. They're fun. There's like, who doesn't like seeing Astra proc or something like it? It's fun to see, but it's not reliable. No mages against Miklon is tough. Like I said, he had Lysithea and Lorenz, but they were way far away, so they couldn't actually do anything. So, unfortunately, yeah, he kind of derped that one up, I think. He kind of messed that one up. Astra just eats sword uses.
Another one down.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, the thing is, in games where it's actually good, it's not just eating your sword uses. Sure, it does eat sword uses, but like FE4 Astra. Oh yeah, Three Houses Astra sucks. If we're talking about Three Houses Astra, yeah. Three Houses, 3-5. 3-5? What does that mean? Three Houses Astra is terrible.
Appreciate it.
I don't think anyone's gonna argue with that on that one. I don't think anyone's gonna argue on that one. It's awful. It's atrocious. I will not deny this. Rain Dawn Astra and Jugdral Astra. Yeah, Jugdral Astra, just like, it's terrifying. Jugdral Astra is just horrifying. It is scary. Because of infinite durability. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Rinka Stinka, yeah. Rinka Stinka. This repeats 5 times over. I think it's not quite like that. I swear I've seen Astra in GBA with like the skill system, and it doesn't look that weird from what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong though. I do want to make, well, maybe, yeah, I do want to consider, because this mod I beat my first run of this mod yesterday, Silver Snow, and I think there are some rough edges this thing has, just because Three Houses is not very moddable, but I would love to make something like this in the GBA engine, which is that my modding skills is not that good yet.
Quite helpful.
But I'd like to do something where it's like Three Houses reimagined in GBA, although it's more like this mod, where it's, you know, it's more of like a traditional Fire Emblem experience, but it's with Three Houses characters and the Three Houses gameplay, at least to the extent I could make it, but also where you can, you know, play as some of the other characters that are kind of shown around and teased around, but you don't actually get to use. Like, for example, Rodrigue, Judith, characters like that. The game kind of teases you maybe being able to use, but never actually lets you use. I think that'd be really fun. But of course, that'd be a lot of work, and I'm not really sure how I would do that, but I would love to one day do something like that. I would love to do that. I would love to make something like that. Like Sacred Echoes with Three Houses? Yeah, something like that, I guess, but Three Houses, or sorry, Sacred Echoes, from what I understand, does a lot of stuff. It like tries to just like introduce new, completely random characters. I don't want to do that. I don't like the idea of just introducing new random characters. If I do introduce a new character that's not in Three Houses, it's gonna be someone from Three Hopes. Like, for example, maybe like Holst. It won't just be like some guy that I just pulled out of thin air. It's gonna be someone who is actually relevant to the lore. It'd be someone who's actually relevant to the lore. I wouldn't just... Because I played a little bit of Sacred Echoes before, and they just put in like some random thief. It's just like a completely new character, and... Yeah, it's just like, who is this? I don't like the OCs. Yeah, I don't like OCs. The rest of it is nice. If I were to make a hack of a game, of like any Fire Emblem game, and I were to add characters, it would be characters that are already in the lore. Like, they already exist in the game, it's just they're not playable. That's what I would do. Like I said, I would make Rodrigue playable, I'd make Judith playable. Maybe like, Vladislava and, Randolph. You know, I guess Monica, even though I don't like her, but just because if we're making Rodrigue and Holst playable, I guess I gotta do the other one as well. Oh, it's Shez. Shez, I don't care about. I don't like Shez. I think Shez is really boring. I don't think he adds anything to the story. I know he adds a lot to Three Hopes' story, but he's boring. Or trans rep B? No one. Actually, you know, Lorenz looks the part. Lorenz looks the part, so maybe we should make Lorenz the one. Yuri? No, he's the gay representation. Oh, this guy's really fast. I forgot. This guy's insanely fast. A lot more interesting than Byleth. Really? I mean, I wouldn't say either are particularly interesting, but I find Byleth to be less of an offensive, way more inoffensive than Shez. Shez is just boring. Hey, remember when I was a generic merc and I did generic merc things? And it's like all of his supports, and it's so boring. It's like, at least Byleth, it's just more so people dumping lore about themselves. With Shez, it's just, hey, I was a generic merc and I did generic merc things. Hey, did you know, Ingrid, I was a generic merc and I did generic merc things? That's why I don't like him, because he's just boring. He has a personality. Does he really? I mean, he talks, yeah, but I'm not sure if I want him to talk, because he's just boring. The Bell hates what you just said. He hates the truth that Lorenz looks the part. He hates the truth. He had a boring life. Byleth actually is boring. I mean, they're both boring, but I have to sit through a freaking Shez support. Byleth, they're just dumping lore about the character on me with the Byleth support. Do you know that I used to be a mercenary? Do you know mercenaries eat food and breathe air? Do you know that we used to cook as mercenaries because we didn't live sedentary lifestyles? I mean, if his character was actually interesting, then I wouldn't mind, but Ruiz Lycithian is support, so I automatically like him. Well, that automatically makes me dislike him, actually, because I like Lycithia. So, like, the one time he actually does something, the one time he says something that's not about generic mercenaries, it's, oh, I think I remember the support, actually. It was a bit of a weird support, but it was kind of funny. I'm just saying he's better than Byleth. The thing is, even on that, I disagree, because it's just like, I find him to be more of a slog to deal with than Byleth, to be honest. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Maybe. Calls her out on... I mean, he's more just sort of makes... Oh, man. Dimitri's great, man. Dimitri's great. Look at this. This guy with freaking 39 attack, 36 attack speed. Look at this. Look at this absolute joke of a unit. 1 might, 0% hit. Way to go, man. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go, man. Way to go. Meta D, go kick his rear. You just have bad taste. I don't really see that. Shizuya? What? Only one of those is actually a real character, Ness. I hope you realize that. Only one of those is actually a real character. Alright, let's go, I suppose. Do I get the pass whenever you talk to me? Yes! Thank you, Rizu. This guy's gonna hit me with a gambit. Great gambit, I know, right? Speaking of riddles again, yeah. But yeah, I 100% agree with Rizu. You don't have to listen to Byleth's backstory when he talks. I have never dreaded listening to a character's support in this game, in really Fodlan at all, except for Shez. Well, okay, maybe like Ash or someone. Sorry, Maki. But Shez just has such boring supports, man. But the problem is he supports with everyone, so you always gotta see them, no matter what. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Ash did have that one support with Catherine. That was actually pretty interesting. Ash's support with Catherine is actually very interesting. I like it. That is true. Ash and Catherine's support is very good. Because it's actually lore. It's lore stuff. Shez, Alir. Well, I mean, anything is better than Alir. I was groomed by Rhea. This is gonna be a little bit scary because, another Ash fan, dang. Maki laughing in the corner, realizing that her Ash stonks is going very high. Shizuya also sounds like a masculine name though, so I don't know what you mean to say with that. Oh, can Catherine just kill? She probably could. Okay. Alright. All right then.
You wish to interfere? Then your life is forfeit.
My life is forfeit? Okay. Alright. I didn't even kill Medidie. Dang. Lame. Medidie's so irrelevant.
The better to serve Lady Rhea.
But they're all just about him being a generic mercenary. They're not... Like, I can't think of any support by him that's actually interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's like one or two that actually are, but... He lives Medidie Gaming. And another knowledge gem, okay. And an event seal. Do we get this funny cutscene, or I don't know? Do we get it? Do we not get it? I kind of hope we do, but a lot of cutscenes have been cut out in this mod, sadly. I would love it if it was in the game, but the mod might just cut it out. Sadly, it cut it out. That's a shame. I love that cutscene.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak.
Based.
Answer my question. That is all you have left to do.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak.
No. Edelgard, tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast. Your Majesty, no! You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
When Dimitri becomes goated? Absolutely.
To flee is futile, wicked girl.
Yeah, you shut up.
have defied that crime.
The only problem with this route is you don't kill Rhea.
Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
Didn't actually read his supports. I did. I wish I didn't, because they're a waste of time. But no, they suck. I haven't seen every single one in the game, because I've never played Scarlet Blaze, but I've seen enough to know that they suck. Yeah, there may be like one or two diamonds in the rough that are actually interesting, but most of them suck. They're just boring. I don't know, when I watch a support, I want either to learn something new that's actually pretty interesting about the characters or the lore or something, or if it's more of like a lighthearted one, just be something kind of funny or something. The problem is Shez supports are neither. I don't really find myself being like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, or okay, I like that support. They're like, those are the two supports that it needs to be one of those two. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna be like, this support sucks. It's boring. Because like, if you're not gonna be either, then what are you doing? If you're not gonna do either, if you're not gonna tell us something interesting, or you're not gonna be like a lighthearted, kind of funny support, then what's the point, man? Not every character can have an interesting interaction with a certain other character, and so maybe they just shouldn't have supports. But then again, you see characters on the other end of the spectrum. You have characters like Rodrigue, who's like every support by him is really interesting. And it's like, why did Intelligence Systems not give him more supports? I can't think of a single bad Rodrigue support. I can't think of a single boring Rodrigue support. I can't think of a single boring Rodrigue support. The problem is the guy has like 6 supports in the game, unfortunately.
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it. Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
No single bad whole support. I liked whole supports, yeah. Whole supports are pretty good. Game? Can't tell if the emulator just...
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy.
If you do like another... So you do like another one of the chess supports then if Rodrigue has no bad one. I don't remember his supports with Rodrigue, but I don't remember them being that bad, because I think he's usually giving like some backstory on Fargus or something like that.
I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends, all massacred right in front of him.
He will behead her and drink from her skull. Yeah, I'm sure he's African. Because drinking blood from a skull is, I think it's like an African thing.
Part 1. White clouds. Lone moon. To war.
Alright. Guys, we're going to war. We are going to war.
Together, the people of
Okay. Dimitri is black? Maybe. Does Scarlet Lives matter? I mean wine, but hey, you do you. I thought they drank blood out of the skull, not wine. Yay, violence!
Unforgivable. I cannot fathom that.
The fault is my own.
Oh yeah, we get Sedith! I don't think Sedith is chosen, is he? That's a bit of a shame. Is he? I don't think anyone chose Sedith, did they? I mean, I guess if anyone wants to choose Sedith, they can. If anyone hasn't chosen a unit and they want a unit, they can
There is no
choose Sedith.
question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan.
Disc Lives can be bought for $10. How about I buy one for $50 and you throw in another for free? I'm gonna read through random supports from Senator's Horse. Their bad element Shez is badly written. Okay.
And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grand.
Adrestia received its very name.
Oh, we got a birthday. Shamir's birthday? You know what? We'll do tea time with Shamir.
You called, so I came. You used premium tea leaves. Thank you.
Grr, I'm so angry.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. I'm not much for conversation. I'll gladly leave if you're bored. Sure.
Hi, I'm so angry. I'm the belt. Sounds about right. Okay.
That was delicious.
Okay, so this map actually is kind of tricky. I'm not gonna lie. It is a kind of tricky map, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, I'm sure we'll make it through, but, hide the belt, shut up. People were just glad to have another protag who spoke besides house leaders. I think people were complaining way too much about it. I don't really see the problem. Maybe it's just me, but it's like, it was such a non-issue for me. I'm like, look, guys, you complained so much, now we got a worse character. Thanks. You whined about a guy not talking, and now we got a guy that talks, but he talks and he's incredibly bland and boring. You guys really thought that not talking was somehow worse than this. Tricky? I mean, yeah, if you have, like, no dudes. In this mod, the enemies start to actually... There's, like, a bit of a difficulty spike around here at this point in the game, so it's not as easy as you think it is. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. At least in my first run, it felt like a difficulty spike. Actually, are there any battles I can do right now? No, there's literally none. Okay. Or lame in different ways. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Can Seth teach flying to Catherine? That'd be really good, actually. But yeah, I like having Seth. That is definitely a unit I would like to have. Unfortunately, no. Hey guys, I'm a mercenary. Yeah. I mean, might as well be his only line. I like how these guys all have D rank and everything. Like, these guys just haven't been training, I guess. I don't know. They just haven't been training. Can Catherine attend sessions that aren't by D rank flyers? That'd be nice. It'd also help if you could get into a flying class without freaking needing C+ in flying or something. Who said his strengths? Yeah, they did. They did. They did. It's about to be 2. I want to see what supports you're rating, because I really don't freaking think that they're anything, unless you're getting really lucky here. I don't know, man. Maybe you like watching paint dry. I don't know. If you find watching paint dry to be enjoyable, then maybe you might like his supports. My name is Shez. My background is some mercenary hick who nearly died to the Ashen Demon. That's literally all he is. They could have made an interesting main character if it was like some guy who served one of the lords or something like that. Or some guy that worked at Garrick Mock. Maybe he's like some retired instructor or something like that. But no. Just some random mercenary. Just some random mercenary. Who did random generic mercenary things. Fell off with the snowball fight? I don't know. To be fair, it's been like 3 years since I played. Since I've seen that before, so I don't remember. But it was probably better than whatever other support you read. Dedue? Dedue is more interesting than Shez ever will be. Dedue is more interesting than Shez ever will be.
This isn't so hard.
Yeah, Dedue is way more interesting.
I understand more.
I don't know. I mean, he kind of survived a tragedy.
I get it.
He nearly died as a kid. That's already more interesting than anything Shez has ever done. Sorry that not everyone has an interesting background. I mean, not everyone needs an interesting background, but they could at least be a likable character, and Shez isn't even that interesting. He's not necessarily that likable, but he's not really that hateable either. And his background doesn't really help him. Has words to say that aren't I'm a mercenary, yeah. It's barely explained. Yeah, it's not really that explained. He doesn't know much of what happened to him.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us.
Throwing a whole demon inside of him, yeah, he's pretty boring, all things considered.
If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate.
I don't need to show this, but I think this scene's pretty epic.
We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory!
Professor, are you ready? Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
They're here. At long last.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are. I'll fight to the very end.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far. It could have changed everything.
We have the goddess's divine protection on our side. All that's left is to try our best.
Your Highness, you do not seem well.
Unwell, you say? What's gotten into you? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, My dear friends, they want her head. They want her life. They've whispered as much to me. And the chance to answer their pleas has arrived at long last.
Sylvain's womanizing ways could have saved everyone.
I'm always in control, Professor. And I'll stay in control until I have the pleasure of killing that woman. Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands.
Makes a lot of sense why this is Dimitri's favorite lord, or Dimitri's favorite lord. Dimitri is Gerudo King's favorite lord in this game, and I can see why. Honestly, his lines are just fun to say too. I'm always in control, Professor, and I'll stay in control until I have the pleasure of killing that woman.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
It's how I feel when I run out of schizo pills. Impregnated, Edelgard. Let's see. Shez, my mother was mauled to death by a squirrel and my father died from depression due to it, so I became a mercenary. Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try putting something different next time. I think it's slightly funny. He says all that and now Shamir wants to go on a date, I know, right? Wait, no, I don't want to go there just yet. Not yet. Soon. You know what? I will give him that W. Telling Lorenz to stop being annoying is a W that I'll give to anyone.
Mission accomplished. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Yes. Let's.
What's wrong? You don't seem like your usual self.
Oh, I'm still the same old Alois. Come on, let's head back before nightfall.
Don't try to hide it. You're making it obvious.
Shamir, can I ask you a stupid question?
That depends on how stupid it is.
You're a skilled sniper. You've completed countless missions. And in the process, you've taken countless lives.
Correct. And your point?
After a mission, do you ever think about the people you killed?
Never.
I see. Well, I guess that's the best way, huh? There's no point dwelling on it.
After all the lives you've taken, why worry about it now?
I've got everything packed up. I'm going to head back now. You should head home as well, before it gets too dark.
What a tiresome man.
I think you'll like Shez a lot more if you give him another shot. I mean, I gave him 2 shots. I gave him 1 shot back in 2022, or 23, I don't remember which one. When did the game come out? 2022? And I gave him another shot, like half a year ago. And, yeah, he still didn't cook. I'm sorry, Ness. I'm sorry, I think this is just gonna be a character I just don't like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, I just don't think I'm gonna like Shez. I've watched several supports. I try being fair to him, but he's just not that interesting. Some things just aren't that interesting, I'm sorry. He's just not that interesting. He's just not that interesting. Uncanny, but what does that even do? You don't. Isn't that a certain blow? Isn't that a certain blow? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's better than Dex plus 4, but I don't know how he got that. Just hates the purple guys. I just hate the purple guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll take Uncanny Blow, yeah. I don't know how he learned that, but yeah, I'll take that. Just plus 3 for just plus 30 free hits, sure. Uncanny Blow was the Valkyrie skill, Sylvain was the Trans Rep. Well, I think they changed up some skills in this. Jesse Architect. Oh, you know what? I need to reclass him. I need to reclass him because I think he's got A rank in Riding now. Or, yeah, he does. So I need to go reclass him to Mage or something. Otherwise, he'll never become a dark whatever thing. I don't know. He needs A in Riding and then B in Authority. I mean, I think he's working on that, but his magic isn't even that good. His magic is not even that good. Why did that British guy pay for frickin' 19 magic? Come on, man. 19 magic? Yeah, right. 19 magic, okay. Oh, and I guess reclassing him would probably make him a little bit better, but still. Slightly worse than Certain Blow? Okay. I mean, it's pretty much this game's Certain Blow, though. Gives him better magic. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Why do I have to work with this? Sorry, Shez is a good character. Nah, I think you're overestimating him. You know, he's gonna need Fiendish Blow. He needs Fiendish Blow. This guy needs, like, all the magic stat boosts and everything in order to kind of work. At the very least, he is tanky, I guess. I will give him that. But, it's already been acquired. Oh, it has? It has it? He doesn't have A rank in Reason, which is gonna need. He killed Rally Wife. Screw his build. So yeah, the meme. I probably won't check it for a while. Let's see here. I need to reclass him, don't I? This is such... Can we trust Vouch's reincarnation on that? Wait, what? What? I do want Fiendish Blow. He's gonna definitely need Fiendish Blow.
Let's see what I can...
God, this is just worse Lorenz. This is just worse Lorenz. See why I always make Sylvain a Great Knight? Because it doesn't screw him over halfway through the game. Just gives him an absurd amount of strength and defense. And then, of course, since he's got Swift Strikes, he doesn't really need anything else. I can give him Magic +2 instead of Defense +2. Garnifus Vouch too. Ah, dang, man. He's gonna need a lot of magic to help him. Sylvain falls behind. Honestly, I don't think either of them are really that good in terms of magic. It's almost like they're not made to actually be freaking mages. Well, Lawrence is not really made to be anything. He's made to be benched, is what he's made to be. Or he's just made to be like a physical cavalier or something. I guess we can work on Knowledge Gem with him, I suppose. We need to also try to give him some more stat boosters. We're gonna need to give him all the magic stat boosters. Leave him alone. I'm not gonna leave him alone until he ends up actually being good. Hey, look, I left Ash alone because he started to actually sort of cook. If Lorenz starts to cook, I'll leave him alone. If Lorenz starts to cook, I'll leave him alone. We need some stat boosters. Premium magic herbs. We definitely need that. When you had it, it's just this mod screws him over. Does it though? Does it really? Does it really screw him over? I don't think it really does. I don't recall it screwing him over. It's just that's just Lorenz being Lorenz. Or you're just salty that he's not being okay. I shouldn't have done that. I was trying to get rid of the vulnerary, but the game's like nope. Look at all that money, I know, right? That's what you're supposed to do with it. You're supposed to buy stuff. Spare me some. Yeah, okay. Alright, man. I'll give it to you. Okay, Horse Slayer, maybe? Maybe. With how Lady joins? Yeah, there's also a thing called he can scale. The game can scale him to actually be good. I mean, Dedue joins at like the very end of the game and ends up being actually pretty useful because he can just tank things. The problem is Lorenz, he tries to do everything at once and doesn't succeed at any of them. That's Lorenz's problem as a unit. He tries to do everything. He tries to be he tries to be a what's it called? A jack of all trades. He's like an Ellwood, but he just doesn't do anything well. He does them okay. He does what he has okay, but he doesn't do anything exceptionally well. Then you use him wrong. No, he just doesn't work. He just doesn't work. That's the problem. He also, might I add, he has all these really busted tools that use his crest. The Thyrsus, the Ukrainian axe, all these things. And you know what? That's, like, they're so broken, maybe because he sucks. And they wanted to make him good, but he sucks, so they need to make them so broken. Oh, Proctor. Like, why does he get such broken stuff? Maybe he just sucks. And that's the only way they could balance him out, is that they just have to give him such broken stuff. Because he sucks otherwise. His luck and charm aren't great. Well, there's a lot of units that don't have great luck or charm. Well, yeah, Lorenz actually has 1-2 range without promoting, so... The problem that I have is that that's about all where it really ends. One British is here, yeah, that's never a good thing. Unless it's Mosley. You know, where is Mosley, man? I kept having to deal with all the murderous Brits. Where's Oswald Mosley? I want Mosley. Unless you hate what I like. I don't hate most of the things you like. I like most of the things you like. Just not Lorenz. Stopping the P5 run? I might. I mean, probably temporarily, but... See, what does he have? What stuff? Stopping why? Well, no one really seemed to be that interested in it. No one really seemed that interested in it, so I was just like, okay, whatever. Made a meme of you? That sounds a bit scary. A meme of Proctor. Wasn't Moss Canadian? No, he's British. I like watching it. He might be the only one here that likes to watch it. Alright, let's see what else we need. You know what? I should probably get Dimitri a Killer Lance. There was Skyrim Anniversary Edition issues, really? Levis Day in the Sun. If Ash can have a comeback, so can he. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. I doubt it, but maybe he will. Maybe I'll change my mind on him. That's a lot of black sand steel. You're Canadian? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Maybe that's why you always have such gay tendencies. It's that Canadian blood that's just... It's just ruining you. Actually play the game. True. If you guys like play, if you guys watching Persona, if you guys like watching them, why not just play the game yourself? That's the thing about Persona fans, Persona 5 fans anyway. They don't actually play the game. They don't actually play the game, that's the problem. Me who believed in Ash since day one? Yeah, there was another person who also believed in Ash since day one. Her name is Maki. Oh yeah, I need to work on Sedith's stuff. Why is this guy so obsessed with double exclamation marks? Ness the type of guy that'd be told that his close relative died, or something, and then it's just there's 2 exclamation marks, and he's like, double exclamation mark! Like, bro, your uncle just died, and that's what you care about. Spear of Assault for Sedith. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's give Sedith the let's give him that. Where are you going with this? I'm saying that you care about that way too much. I'm saying you care about that double exclamation point way too much, man. I don't know why you take that so much. Guys, I just been hospitalized! Double exclamation mark! I kill other people's uncles, not mine. Why are you killing people's uncle? That's kind of mean. Why would you do that, man? Ash can't use the silver X anyway, so we'll just take that. Any silver lances? Any silver lances? If we can get the strikes on him, that'd be great. Let's see. If we can get the whatchamacallit, the strikes on him, then that'd be great. I think he comes with them. Want people to become Spider-Man? Okay. Alright. Goes around at night killing people's uncles. I'd believe it. I would believe it. Oh dang, these are such good skills. We're not giving this guy aptitude. This guy does not need aptitude. At least I don't think he does. We'll give him rally defense, because rally defense is pretty based. Hey, you know what? Swordbreaker. Because why not? Alright. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Swift Strikes. Let's go. Swift Strikes? Let's go. Diamond X sucks. I hate it. Freaking hate that move, man. Make him as good as possible. Well, like I said, I think that one skill is kind of it's a little. Diamond X sucks. I could never use any combat arts with axes because you just always miss because it's a stupid thing. But Focus Strike might, it's like the opposite of it, so you know what, I'll use that. Okay, and of course, Mr. Yeast's Meteor, and that's always really good. We could actually lose someone here because, unfortunately, the Death Knight is quite a scary guy in this, and he's gonna appear again, and I don't have really a counter to him just at this moment. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do, this is probably the last map we do for today, but it is gonna be probably a bit of a longer map. It's a fun map, but it's kind of a tricky one. At least to keep everyone alive in. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna game over on this map. I don't think I'm gonna game over on this map, but it is kind of tricky to keep everyone alive. Likes killing random scrubs. Yeah, he is a scary guy. He is a scary guy. We need to have a plan for him. We need to have a plan for the Death Knight. Actually, Catherine might be able to kill him. Who are we bringing with us? Got a little too many units. Okay, who do we want to field? Who do we want to field? I mean, we gotta field Marianne. You know what? Anna? No. Anna's not gonna be fielded here. No Dark Spikes, indeed. Yeah, we're gonna bring Alois. I know I just set it, but then I never actually used him. To be fair, what I have right now is what I need. Though having a flyer probably would be nice to have. A flyer would be nice to have, not gonna lie. Does anyone have... Do I need to use Flame? I don't think I need to use Flame. Because I might just bench her in favor of... But then again, Flame is really useful in Iron Man because she's got Rescue. I don't know. I do have 2 healers, though. One in the form of a dancer, admittedly. Why no Anna? I just don't have enough room. Because I might use Sedith. Sedith is really good. Sedith is really good. Wait, can I make her a bishop? Oh, well, whatever. Probably can, but... She's got A in face. I probably could. But I won't. But you know what? Sedith's decked out with some really good stuff. I think I'll bring in. We can go have Flame assist though. Flame can always assist. No, he chose Flame this time? Yeah, I don't think so. I might still use Flame though. Off and on anyway. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, yeah, I probably will Agitaunt her. Having Flynn as an Agitaunt might not be a bad idea, because she could still be useful. Those crappy weapon ranks that decide to boost Sediths. I know, it's kind of funny. You know who listens when you talk about Agitants. Okay, what do we got here? This music is really cool. But yeah, we need to have a plan for the Death Knight, because the Death Knight is right here. And he is, he's ready to go. 44 attack, I think this Catherine can take it. Does she get doubled? I'm kind of curious. She shouldn't be getting doubled. She might even double. 31 defense, 36 protect, that's actually really good. 36 protect versus... Okay, you know what? Catherine takes this pretty well, and she doubles him several times over. Yeah, we're definitely going to field Catherine here. That's for sure. Find Meta D, please. I don't think Meta D is even here. Meta D is Meta dead. Actually, he's not dead. Only 4 move kind of sucks, though. Only 4 move does suck a bit. Not gonna lie. Why don't you have Barbarossa Claude? Yeah, I know, right, man? Why don't I have Barbarossa Claude? He's definitely in your party. Yeah, he definitely is my party. See? Where is Metady? Oh, right, he's right here. To the right of Anna. If I do make that hack, I should make Metady join you just as a meme. He's just like a meme character or something. He joins you as a meme character around the time skip. Like, he doesn't even end up being good, he's just a meme character. Why does this guy care so much about double exclamation marks? So, this is another ballista, okay. We can bring... Nah. The one dog... The guy at Douglas could summon? Wait, what? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't know. I don't know about whatever that is. Okay, you know what? I think we're just about ready. I'll just go and restore my battalions, and that's probably it.
Come back soon.
You're the one who keeps ringing up. It's the same logic people use, like, oh, why is this guy... Why are they putting this homosexual stuff in media now? And then you're like those guys that are like, well, you keep bringing it up. You're the one who has issues with it. Well, yeah, because it's brought up. If it wasn't brought up, if it was out of sight, it would be out of mind. Like, you're the one who forces me to keep bringing it up. bait. Oh no, guys, it was bait. I was just being stupid. Don't like. No, that's not bait. That's just you being annoying. That's what it is.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
Yeah, you're the one who keeps saying it. Notice I never talk about it when you don't bring it up. I never bring it up when you don't. So yeah, Rhea is she's got a cool class. Forcing you? I mean, you're not forcing me, but I bring it up because it's annoying. Low quality bait. Is there any actual high quality bait? No self-control? You mean like the no self-control you have whenever someone uses double exclamation points? Yeah. Sounds like it. Gatekeeper and demake, maybe. Oh, come on, this guy sucks. Why is Sylvain so freaking bad? Why is he so bad, man?
My turn?
Why can't everyone have the same magic as freaking Mr. Yeast right here? With 37 magic? Yeah.
Guide me well.
Earthworms. Okay, how much move do you need? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I mean, the Dark Mage is the only one I'm really scared of here. And he also got like 12 crit. Exclamation points, exclamation mark. Same thing. Same thing, man. Same thing. What is your crit again? Has anyone died yet? Don't answer that. The Brit is bloodthirsty and wants to kill someone.
I won't allow it.
Yeah, this guy's not a problem. Alright, Sylvain, what can you do here? Man, that's not bad damage. I'll take it. So did Manuela, yeah. They all died.
Got it. Good.
I'll crush them all.
Manuela died? Make the Brit work for it. Make the Brit work for the answers.
To work.
Okay, no crits. Kind of boring.
Who, me?
My eyes are reading double exclamation point for the 10th time. For the millionth time. Sorry, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. I kind of like this map. At least in this form.
Strength.
I don't like it in the Silver Snow finale. That map sucks. That's because everything has a miracle and stuff like that. It's dumb. Single exclamation mark. Oh no, not blind boy. Oh no. That's not good. Who's attacking me? Is it this Cav? Yeah. Bring this Cav in here, I don't care. No exclamation point based. Look at these guys. Why do they do so little damage? She's got way too much. Yeah, after the time... Once time skip hits, I am removing Attitude off her. She does not need that. Okay, you want to know why this map is scary? Yeah. This is why this map is scary. You want to know why this map is scary, guys? That's why. Lance Fair? And 34 attack speed? Yeah. And weight -3? These guys are what FE7 pegs wish they could be. FE7 pegs wish they could do this. They wish they could do this. They wish they could do this. They wish they were this scary. They wish this is something they could do. Is this like a church map? Well, I mean, it is Garrick Mach. It is technically Garrick Mach, so yes. Yes, kinda, yeah.
Time is now.
So that's how the church is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Stay focused.
That's kind of the point. You don't have people talking about punctuation because Ness had to start something stupid. Because grammar Nazi. Does this archer kill Hanneman? I don't think so. 16 attack speed, yeah, he's not killing. But he does have really low luck, which just scared me a bit. I don't think so. These guys usually just go for the green units. That doesn't, of course, mean, oh yeah, you're safe. It doesn't, but grammar nasty, true. Grammar is nasty. So are these. So are these. So are these. I don't know why Violet does not have curve shot. He should. He doesn't. Unfortunately. See, that's the thing. I would try to hit this, but I don't know if I'd be able to hit it. Play Tekken? No, I'm not interested. Not interested. Not into that sort of game. For the Chick City arc. What? Bro is on crack. I'm convinced he's on crack. Is this gonna hit? If not, we might be in trouble. Okay, honestly, Three Houses could probably have better hit animations, because half the times that an attack hits, I think they actually miss. Because they look pretty much the exact same. Don Lear? Don Lear. I don't know who Don Lear is. I know who Don Lott is. I don't know who Don Lear is, though. Yeah, these flyers, man. They are scary. These are scary flyers, man. If you can't contain them, then you might just die. The flyers are horrifying. I don't know why they get... And they just get them, you know, for maddening Peg Knights. They are some scary enemies. If you thought this run was too easy so far,
I'll give it my all.
look no further. We're about to get some really scary enemies. Likes the non-binary girl in Tekken. Maybe. That's a lot of shots that you're gonna take, man. It's a lot of shots.
Ready and aim.
Much appreciated.
I wish this thing had better hit rate on them. That's another problem. Since they have such high attack speed, they're so dodgy. So they're just a challenge to hit. Like, that's part of the problem. Dressed up as Allier in his newest video thumbnail with Proctor. Since when is Donlot doing cosplay, man? What the heck? Since when is Donlot showing his face? Or when is he... What? This doesn't sound like something Donlot would do. Leo is getting... Nah, he's not. He's not. His son is, but he's not. I feel sorry for Leo. Leo doesn't deserve to have a son like that. It was his GBA. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Is he tricking cosplaying people now? Poor green units. These green units are very dead. Nice. Yeah, we gotta worry about these flyers. The flyers are just here to try to storm, the back, and you don't want that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, this side I'm not worried about because Catherine will just destroy these guys, but... Oh, that video, he shielded. Oh. Wait, why are you using the lance? Is that equipped or something? I'm guessing it is. Hey, no, you're supposed to suicide. You're supposed to suicide, man. You're supposed to suicide. Bro, stop! Stupid frickin'. Oh, jeez, these guys are scary. And of course, really? Those things do not need to be healed, man. Did I just... Those things do not need healing. I stand by what I said. They do not need healing. Well, Gerudo King, you missed seeing some of the scariest flyers I've seen. Come on, kill him.
Let's think carefully.
Gotta use your head sometimes. Do it. Use your head. Or as someone would probably say, gotta use your foot sometimes. Marcus would be useful here? Nah. Marcus would suck. He would have already fallen off by now. Marcus would have fallen off.
The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading. We must retake the strongholds to the east and west.
These suck. So Gerudo King, these guys suck. This mod's not fooling around at this point. It's actually just bringing out the big guns. If FE7, maybe if FE7, maybe you might be right. But but outside of FE7 now, he would not be cooking. Need bows? We do. Maybe I should get Shamir over there.
I'm really sorry. I guess.
As you can see, investing in bows in this mod is actually a really good idea. Like, a really good idea. Investing in bows is actually really smart. Dilation between FE6 and 16 are so fast that Marcus' base stats look like a level 1 stats. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's the thing, you're just gonna get overwhelmed by reinforcements if you don't. Can I go and attack with Sedith? Well, I mean, I kind of got bigger fish to fry at the moment, unfortunately. I mean, what sort of levels, or I guess what sort of enemies are we looking at? 32 enemies, that's a lot. That's a lot of enemies. And unfortunately, they're just very accurate. Wish they weren't, but... Isn't that an archer, though? Oh, we could try to hit him, but... Yeah, these guys need... Some of these guys really need to go. Some of these guys gotta go. Because they are some scary enemies. I might unequip this shield. Just since it weighs me down. Oh, that's really good, actually. Yes!
Who's next? Slow and steady.
Okay.
Just like that.
Oh no, 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 no. We don't need to bring in more of these. We don't need to bring in more of these. We really don't, game. We really don't. I'm sorry. We do not need to bring in more. God, these flyers, they're insufferable. These flyers are freaking insufferable, man. They're evil. These flyers are evil, man. They are here to kill you. They mean business. Like I said, the game's not screwing around at this point. The game says, okay, you want to deal with these flyers, you're gonna deal with them. You want a difficulty spike, you're gonna get a difficulty spike, and it's not gonna be a pretty one either. If I can just land at least one of these, that'd be great. Oh, that's beautiful, Sedith. This is why Swift Strikes goes hard. This is why Swift Strikes go hard. There's a reason Swift Strikes go hard, and that's part of the reason. Being able to just use Swift Strikes like that is great. Okay, time to die. See Dedue? Yeah, see, I would say that, but, you know, a certain someone decided to kill him. Dedue would be great here, though, just saying. Dedue would be amazing. Also, Rescue would be kind of nice here. Does the... Okay. I could maybe try to shoot this guy. My dad. Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot him. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Makes my heart weep 1,000 tears. It's so bad. Like, I've heard people talk about him, and I was like... I thought he'd actually be kind of better. Who is a Muslim? Who? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys really should have killed this guy. I mean, I guess you probably will, but still. Look at that. Ash being good. Right. Oh, that's a breakable wall. I thought the wall was the health bar. Well, no wonder I thought he was good. Who's the most Muslim Fire Emblem character? I don't think there's any... I don't think there are any. Considering that Fire Emblem doesn't have Islam in it. That's a wall. I hate these walls, man. These walls. Ash is amazing. This is a perfect way to make an Ash is good video. Ash is good, guys, I swear. This hits a wall. Ash solos a wall. Ash solos a wall. Sounds about right. Can we hit that thing? Oh, Ash can kill this guy. Okay. And this is actually the beast, not... yeah, let's just screw it. Alright, see ya, Proctor.
It's all in.
Ah, shut up. Shut up, hag. No one asked. I can one-shot the target. Great! The demonic beast is as good as dead. Demonic beast! Okay, that's a pin. Demonic beast! Prince Sneed is Muslim. Who's Prince Sneed? I don't know who Prince Sneed is. Wait, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm about to cook, I think. Give me a sec. Let me cook. Not with you. Mr. Yeast! Mr. Yeast never lets me down. Mr. Yeast never let me down, man. Mr. Yeast never disappoints. Doing anything but fighting for herself, true. Shahid. Oh, I see. Yeah, Shahid is a pretty Muslim name. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying, but they gotta contain them until the flyer. These flyers, man. Are there reinforcements one? Means modern Arabic. That makes sense. Do we just heal? Do we just... Maybe. Just anything but that? Yeah, it's kind of funny. I just thought it sounded cool. Can we hit anyone with this? Probably not. I mean, we can hit a wall with it, but I don't think that's the point. It's kind of besides the point, I think. Alright. Yes, the flyers suck. I hate them. But at least we got Roost in the Balliste, so that should make things a little bit easier. He impregnates walls, not kills them. I know, right? Make love, not war. That's what Ash's theme is around the walls. Rosado is Mr. Least. I like that. Mr. Least. I like that. That's good. Oh dear. Oh dear. These flyers are getting kind of nasty. I hope Ash can shoot that one. Oh dear. They're just running right into me. We at least hit. But they're just gonna heal. That sucks. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh god, I hate you. I hate you. Like, these flyers really need healing. Like, they really need it. Yes, Greener, please help me. You need the Grievous in this map. You need them. You actually need them. It's kind of bad, but you really do need them.
This is our chance.
Glitchy bird, let's go. When the bird has glitches in it. What are you doing? Get down here. Of course. Can't finish the job. Gotta do it ourselves, because the Greens are too retarded to figure things out. Hey, you could go up here, hit him. No. Oh dear. He is Wrath, but not... okay.
Just doing my duty.
Alright, good job. Good job. Okay. These guys are annoying, but they're distracted. So they're just gonna deal with that. The Flyers are gonna... I don't know what. We have to get rid of these guys. These guys have gotta go. These two have to go. There is no negotiating that. I might even need Seteth's help. In fact, I might as well get it. I might as well get it. I might as well get Seteth's help. If I can get it, I might as well, because you never know when someone's gonna miss. Alright, let's go. Beautiful Seteth. I love it. I love it, Seteth. Seteth, you absolute madman. Who is attacking us? Are there two Flyers over there or something? I don't... Okay, no, one of these is just a... Okay. It's just a sword bow. Okay. But we still need to take care of these Flyers, because these Flyers are nasty. These Flyers are nasty. They're disgusting. I hate them. Okay, who is attacking me? Just that guy. I hate Ray. I do too. I do too. Oh, that's amazing! Let's go! Let's go, Mr. Goonlet. Beautiful. Actually good accuracy on a bow and one-shotting these guys? Yes. Yes, I'll take that. I will happily take that. Okay, can Ash do something here? He usually can, but... I mean, he can do decent damage. We can kill one... Oh, yeah. So I might not be able to kill a Flyer, but as long as you can't reach the exit, then we're good. Okay, let's go. Taking out one of these Flyers. Level 30 Ash. Okay, not particularly great, but he's been leveling pretty well so far. And hey, he's really useful on this map. He's really useful on this map, I'll give him that. I am a little bit worried about this, though, because if this guy... Oh, that could be bad. That could be a little bit bad. Bow Knight Ash? Probably gonna make him a sniper, if anything. War Master? I'm gonna make him a sniper. Do you not see these terrifying Flyers? Wouldn't you like to have Hunter's Volley against that? I mean, I would. I know I would love to have that. I don't know about you, but I would love that. I don't know about you, but I think Hunter's Volley would go pretty hard there. I think it would. Alright, isn't this the Death Knight? I believe the Death Knight is the one that... Yeah. You know what? This guy's got Scythe the Serial. There's one guy who still thinks she's a perfect little angel. Because he's a simp, that's why. He's a simp. She can do no wrong in his eyes. Doesn't matter, you can bring a mountain of evidence, and no, it's... Look at this! The Death Knight doing 8 damage. It's gonna take a while to get there, though. Yeah, it is. Look at this. This is 48 damage versus how much? Yeah, she's gonna do a lot of damage to him in return. I think Catherine could just deal with this guy. I'm gonna leave Marianne here just in case, but I think she can just handle it by herself. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that, and that guy's not here at this moment, yeah. Let's get you over here. I'll have Sylvain back Catherine up, but I don't think it'll be needed. Okay, we're gonna bring Shamir over here because we're gonna need some extra offensive power right now. We need it. Death Knight from the Death Knight, yeah. She's about to take it from him. She's about to usurp that title. Okay. Yeah, this part is not the greatest. We need to make sure that you are not vulnerable. We need to have him healed. Okay, I'm gonna heal with Mercedes. Just need to make sure, again, that Flyer is not able to hit Mercedes. Need to make sure she cannot. Because that would be very bad if she could. I could heal that guy, but... Nah, Dimitri's way more important. Oh, nice! Good time to proc your crest. So, I mean, it's never not a good time to proc Crest of Lemaine, to be honest. Okay, these guys are getting a little bit close. I don't really like that. We're going to go and make a wall here. Or at least try to. We're gonna at least try to. We can't make any promises there. We're gonna get people gathered. I would like to take out that bow, but I don't know if it's worth it. Can we take it out easily? Not the bow, I mean the ballista. That's what I mean to say. I don't think we can reach it from here. Close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. Okay. That's fine. We can do it in a little bit. Alright, what we got?
This fight is but a sideshow.
Oh yeah, it's a sideshow, alright. This is so stupid. That's so dumb, man. This Catherine is broken. Beyond broken, honestly. Kind of hope for no crit here, because he's going to eat up more attacks if he does. Having a baguette right now. Italian bread superior. Ciabatta bread superior. Ciabatta bread solos. How's he getting whooped so hard? Because my Catherine is just that broken. My Catherine is just that broken. It's good. Until 5 hours pass and that thing becomes a brick. It won't be so good when it turns into a brick. I promise you that. I freaking hate these healers, man. These fruity healers just keep sparing their dumb physics. That knight, I don't really worry about. That knight is another problem. Okay. Yeah, you greens need to get down here. You need to start cooking. Never had baguettes. They're kind of overhyped. I mean, they're not bad. They taste nice, but like I said, after a few hours, like, okay, maybe not a few hours. After like 1 or 2 days before you've had the baguette finished, then it just turns into a frickin' brick, and it's borderline inedible. That's my main issue with it. It's just... Really? Really, Sylvain? Alright then, man. Alright. Had pizza rolls at school. I mean, that's not the same thing. He doesn't have, advantage, is he? I felt like he might. Maybe not at this point. Man, Sylvain's still killing this guy, even when he's not supposed to.
This is what a real man looks
This is what a real man looks like. True. Okay.
like. One stronghold secured.
Okay, good. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Too chewy? Well, pizza rolls aren't really the same thing. There's a base strength user. Yeah, why did frickin' Black Man make me use him as a... Why does he want me to make him a hybrid user? No one is good at hybriding. I don't care what Belt says. Lorenz would be better if he just picked one class. If he just picked one instead of picking both. Yeah, Sylvain is a little squishy for this. I know I did reclass him, but still. Why do people make Sylvain a Dark Mage? I do not understand.
Just give up.
I should have made him one earlier, but he's not freaking coping with this. He definitely needs. He absolutely needs Fiendish Blow. There is no questions about that. There are no questions that he needs Fiendish Blow. Marianne hybrid. She's not quite as bad at it, but she doesn't try to also be a tank at the same time. Oh yeah, look at this. I love 100% hit against these stupid things. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's so nice you can just one-shot these guys and not worry about them just... Wouldn't someone making someone proficient in weapons and magic make them more useful? You would think. But Fire Emblem doesn't really like to let you guys be good at both. Goonleth is kind of like that, I suppose. Yeah, you're somewhat right. Any more flyers? I think we're done with the... Well, we have the beast flyers, but they're not as bad. I know, right? Freaking demonic beasts actually being preferable. What a wild day. What a weird day. Look at this. See why you invest in bows. Thanks, Byleth. Idiot. He's great at magic, but he's decent physically. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. I promise. I gotta say, another Mr. Yeast W is actually being able to hit these guys.
Don't let my age fool you.
So yeah, one way to make Ash good in this mod is just make him a sniper. Like, bows are always useful in this mod. I can't think of an instance where I'd be like, oh, he uses bows. Wow, that sucks. Is a good hybrid? Yeah, she actually is. One of the few units in Engage that I like. Yeah, Ash has just been sniping these flyers down. The Ash team must be proud. The Ash team must be absolutely thrilled. The Ash team must be absolutely... Mr. Yeast... Oh, you meant Hanneman, sorry. Mr. Yeast is great. I'm not going to deny this. I'm a true believer in Mr. Yeast now. I used to not be, but I'm sorry. I'm definitely a believer in Mr. Yeast now. Mr. Yeast has never let me down. At least not in this run. In my other run, I think he did like once or twice, but he usually doesn't let me down. He doesn't usually tend to let me down. People do not normally go... Do people not normally go Sniper Ash? I think they go Bow Knight or Wyvern Lord or something like that. I don't want to pull Randolph. I don't think this guy kills us, because he doesn't get weapon effectiveness from Ballista. Tell it to Ash. So right now, we just gotta go keep these guys at bay. Once we get to the flyers, then we can start pushing down and really getting aggressive. I think it's funny that all Ash has been doing so far has just been sniping people. All he's been doing is just sniping people in the corner. It's amazing. Wyvern? Yeah. Mostly just because Wyvern's broken. And mostly in tandem with his personal, the lockpick skill. It's just really nice to have a flyer with a lockpick. Everyone goes, oh yeah, Wyvern's kind of go-to pick, really. It's kind of like the make anything good option. It's just like a free, hey, this works sort of option. Because, I mean, who's bad in Wyvern? I mean, maybe like Lysithea, but... Even then, you could make her a dark fly or something. I mean, if you're using DLC, I suppose. What exactly do Wyverns have that make them so broken? They have Canto. They can attack and then just fly away. Like, think about it. This map is a great example, actually. I can show you what I mean with Sedith. Oh dear, that's not good. That is not good. You're stupid, man. Oh, it's just an armor. I don't really care. Armors are fine. They're so easy to kill anyway. Okay, speaking of which, yeah, nice use of your heal there. Doesn't like Wyvern Lord either? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Bruh. That freaking ballista sucks. Okay, so see what I'm gonna do with Sedith right here? So, like, I could be right here, right? And then I can just fly over this and attack it and fly back over. So you can do a lot of hit and runs with it. That's why it's so broken in this game, because you can just Canto out of danger. Cher should take notes, yeah. Well, the problem is she's an Awakening, which doesn't have that. We could just go set this guy on fire. That'd be pretty good, I'd say.
Let's begin.
Alright, Alois. Yeah, Alois, let's cook. Let's cook, Alois. Let's cook. Pronunciations of either? What? I could go poke him. Oh yeah, I could! I could just go poke him with this. Because that breaks one of his shields, so... Okay. Doesn't like Wyvern, but it's perfectly fine with War Master. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he suddenly he doesn't care whenever it's like, what? Come on, man. That doesn't make any sense. Let's get this moron out of the way finally. Shut up, man! You're being annoying.
Research produces results.
Gonna bring. You know what? Fixes building issues. You know what? I would rather just have frickin' Warlock hit him in. He's not meant to double, Mess. He's not meant to double. That's not his job. His job is to nuke things. He's just like a he's a slightly worse Lysithea. He's a slightly worse Lysithea. Her son looks dumb and has the name of Negro. He's like discount Batman or something, I don't know. See a different story last time. Well, I didn't realize how much of a nuke he ended up becoming. I don't know if it's something that this mod did or what. But, yeah, no, I would much rather just use the guy that can nuke than try to give him speed with such a really crappy build. Like, why would you do that? Like, I do stand corrected that he's a lot better than I thought he was. I will admit that, but I do not think it is because I did some weird build that only works at the very end of the game. I just don't think it's worth it. Unless he turns into like the freaking Catherine I have at the end of the game with that build, no, it's not worth it. Can use Thyrsus. That's what I do. I give him Thyrsus. That's exactly what I do. That is exactly what I do. The Lawrence Thyrsus argument makes no sense. He's like a kind of tanky cav that doesn't actually have enough magic damage to kill things. What would you want extra range on that? I mean, I guess it's nice, but like, why have extra range on magic chip that's kind of mediocre when you could have a very frail mage that could use the extra range to get into cover? To like high bind a wall and just snipe something and delete them at like every single hit. That's way more useful in my opinion. That's all I'll never understand. Just give Lorenz a Thyrsus. No, don't give it to him because other units make better use of it than him.
Apologies.
If you're a tank, then you don't really need that extra range. I mean, yeah, it would help him, I guess, to an extent, but he can take hits. He can be a frontliner. He doesn't need that extra range. Someone like Lysithia or Hanneman, who are very frail, but just nuke things, having that extra range is nice because that means they don't have to really be rescued or something like that because they're already a bit behind the front lines anyway. Plus, Kanto is a fun combo. Well, it doesn't really tank. Just tanky compared to mages. Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't even do that well. He's supposed to be like the tanky mage, but he's not even that really good at it. Yeah, he's tanky when you compare him to like Lysithia, who has like 4 defense. I agree with that, but the problem is Lysithia can just one-shot things. Lysithia, Hanneman, they just delete things. But Lorenz doesn't do any of that. He just kind of... He doesn't know what he wants to do. And that's what I don't like about Lorenz. With mages, I like specialists. And Lorenz tries to do everything at once and doesn't really do any of them well. Which is, like I said, that's the reason I don't really like him. Because he does all these things, and it just doesn't really do him any good. It's just a tactical nuke launcher from what I've seen. She is. I would imagine if you allow DLC and get her Dark Flyer, then she has Kanto. And remember, you can also get, I think, Dark Tome range +1. So she actually has like 6 magic range. And if you put that on Dark Flyer, I mean, she can just delete things from, like, let's say she's like right here or something. She can hit something way over here. And then she can just dart off behind this fence, just behind this wall. That's how powerful Dark Flyer Lysithia is. So the enemy's getting one round, it feels unreal. Well, Chimera, you missed it. You freaking missed it, man. You should have seen the Pegasi on this map. They have like 42 attack speed. Yeah, we weren't one-rounding those. But of course, you tune into whenever I have it under control. That's when you tune in. And think that the game is easy.
Silenced.
Those flyers were scary, man. Oh, don't worry, that won't be the last of them. I mean, on this map they are, but... that won't be the last we'll see of them, I promise. 23 crit, I don't like that. What is with everyone submitting memes today? Like, there's like a bajillion memes. There's so many memes today. What in the world? What have you guys been doing? There's so many of them. There we go.
Should I have held back?
Dark Flare is really broken. That's also another reason why I don't want DLC, because it just becomes a Dark Flyer fest. And a Wyvern fest. The Peg Pony Knights. They have like 42 attack speed and 40 attack. They double everything. Well, okay, maybe not 42 attack speed. They have like 37 attack speed at this point in the game. I don't know, man. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. Karn ignored it. Ignored what? What did I ignore? What did I ignore? I don't think I ignored anything. Who is firing that? Oh, it's this sniper. He's not even a sniper, is he? He's just an archer, okay. The Mega Peg Pony? Yeah, the Mega Peg Pony. Yeah, you gotta get it right, man. He's already unlocked in the mod. No, it's not. You don't get the DLC characters or classes. As far as I know, you don't. My Lorenz manifesto. Your Lorenz manifesto, sure. I don't like expanding classes. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Yeah, I like to spread it out. I like to spread out the love, you know? It's taking a bit of damage here. I don't really like that. You do? Do what? Check again. Huh? In my entire run, I have never seen it. So the only characters I use is wyverns. Well, yeah, they're kind of canonically wyverns, so that makes sense. Made Windwilla a trickster. I never made her a trickster. The game starts her out as one. She starts out as one. That's not my doing. She starts out as one. That's not any of my work. I did not make her a trickster. That is not something I did. That's something the mod did. That's true, but it's not something I did. Yeah, it's not something I did. See, we're gonna take out Huge Bert. Not fair that Edelgard gets to keep her retainer, but I don't. Keep mine. Assuming it's unlocked. Well, I don't know how you use it. Like, I don't know how you get it. I don't know how you actually make use of it. That's the thing. What's this guy's crit? No Sriracha. Okay, this guy's a joke. If he's got no Sriracha, he's a joke. I wouldn't say it's that liberal, but it changes. I wouldn't say it's that much. For the most part, it's not. The DLC for the ROM? I don't think so. Maybe I do. Actually, I think I do. I have to do Black Market Scheme. No, I don't. I do not have to do it. I do not have to do it. I don't have the characters, so I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. If I don't have the characters, I don't have to do it. And I still don't even know how to really get them. I'm not doing a paralogue for characters I can't get. Like I said, I've played through the entire game and I have not figured that out. Lorenz can fill in, you need a cav mobility, Lorenz can step up and do either horrendously. There's good, there's the rare good Juggernaut, not Juggernaut, there's a rare good Jack of all trades like Azama, but that's because Azama excels in most of stats. But, most characters aren't Azama, unfortunately. If Lorenz was Azama, yeah, he'd be great. If he was Azama, yeah, I would be all for it. But he's not. I want to unlock the classes, numbskull. That still doesn't change anything. Because it means I'm still not going to bother with it. I think the DLC classes are kind of broken. I think the DLC classes are kind of broken, so why would I want to do that? If I think the DLC classes are broken, why would I do that? Okay, so I don't know how we're going to deal with this guy, because this guy is quite scary. Come on! Why does OBS do this? I had my internet fixed last week, but no, it's gotta screw things up again, of course. It's gotta just randomly decide that it doesn't want to work. Okay, you know what? This guy's annoying. This guy is annoying. It's broken out warm-up Clay. Well, yeah, they're not broken. But, I mean, the Dark Falcon thing, is, or Dark Flyer, whatever it's called, is pretty broken. Just dab? What? What?
You better be careful.
I think we should leave that back in 2016 where it belongs. Why is there a void so low? Low void dancer does not sound like a good idea. Let's have Alois up here. See, I would have said it through this, but this is actually very scary. Oh, never mind. He doesn't actually face crit. Okay, you know what? If he doesn't face crit, then I'm not too worried. We'll just bait him out and then attack. Who's Willie? Okay. You back in a bit? Alright. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about, man? Ugh. Fruity man. At first I was like, why is that guy running? Well, see you later. Oh no, she's gonna pull Randolph, isn't she? That's not good. That's not good. Don't pull Randolph. I wonder if he'll have to kill Riley White for a second time. That is actually an interesting idea. Hopefully not. It would be nice if I could re-recruit her after I beat her. I don't think that's how it works, though. Fairly certain that's not how it works. Well, at least you're helping me clean this up. You at least helped me clean things up. That, I mean, I can't be mad about that. Randolph is... I don't think he's that scary, but he could be a bit of trouble. Yeah, because we don't have much to work with here. Do we have Stride? I think we do, don't we? We do, right? Yeah, we do have Stride. Okay, that could help. Randolph is a scary guy. I mean, not incredibly scary, but he can certainly be annoying. I mean, he's got some skills he can use. He's got crit on me. That's not ever good. It's never good. I wonder if Byleth can just kill him. Byleth might be able to kill him. I mean, yeah, he could. Okay, do you have any weird, scary skills that I need to be aware of? I don't think so. Anything that can actually really screw me up? I don't think you do. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I am going to go and stride you. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to get you to do anything, but kill Randolph if nothing else. We have to kill Randolph. If no one else, we kill Randolph. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't kill. Ragnarok does great damage. You are... Sadly, that is not the case. I wish... that would be pretty funny. Should be Ingrid's crit quote. Ingrid's crit quote is just calling someone the N-word. Ingrid's crit quote is just calling someone an N-word. If this were Silver Snow, he'd just have frickin' Miracle for no reason at all. Besides just to be a jerk. Finish the whole baguette. Bro ate an entire baguette. Bro.
We must...
I guess it's the only way you can really get it without just... Had a weird side effect? The baguette has a weird side effect? Okay. It made you French? Yeah, that is a weird side effect. And probably a cursed one, too. Does Ash double? I don't know. He doesn't double. Maybe Ash is falling off. 20 attack speed? You should be doubling that. But you're not. You grow an inch?
I'm good now.
Okay. I mean, I know he's still in the Brigand class, which might not be doing him favors at this point, but still. Oh, dang, look at this. Okay, Ash kill, I guess. We don't have a healer here, that's not good. But we do have a lot of archers to help us.
The fight continues.
Being French would explain a lot. Okay, that was a pretty good level. Ash still kind of cooking a bit. I don't think we're killing Hubert. Oh, we could try. We could try, but I don't know if I want to. Especially with all these flyers and jerkwads up here. Maybe a wyvern, you know, for time skip. Ash? I mean, maybe. Maybe I should have, but he isn't canonically a wyvern. Also, the wyvern spam thing isn't that bad in this hack. You don't really need it that badly. It would help, sure, but it's not like, you really need wyverns, man. It's not really like that. Oh, come on. Sylvain, why are you so bad? Why are you so freaking bad, man? This is just sad. Mr. Escargo. Mr. Escargo. Yeah, Sylvain, man. Sylvain. It's just sad. Get out.
Fighting is what I do.
34. This is ridiculous. She should not be this high of a level until like 3 more maps from now. She's so overleveled. I'm not even trying to make her overleveled, and the game's just like, no, no, no. She's just gonna be so good. You have to use her.
What's next?
That's true. It's got the T, doesn't it? Oh, now you greeners are joining in, huh? A little bit late for that. It's French. Every T is silent. Okay, not all of them. I mean, baguette isn't silent. Oh, lovely. Hubert, why do you let these stupid animals running around? Not cool game. Not cool. Why does he do so badly here? Why does he do so bad? Okay, you know what? We're gonna lure these guys up here. We're gonna lure them up here. Silent T's don't exist. Are you sure? Not every language works like English. He is not aware. He was not aware of that. 27 attack speed. What do you have? 25. Okay, that's fine. She's pretty close to class mastery. That's good. What is your crit? Not too bad. 1, 2. Fleet rather than fleet.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's have Shamir do the job. Shamir can usually do the job, guys. She usually can. This is why Shamir is good. Oh, man. Fortunately, we're nearly done with this map. I don't think we want to suddenly attack these guys. Probably not a good move. Not yet, anyway. We might want to get her back. We might want to bring her back. We want to bring these guys back a bit, because we're going to need help. Because we're going to kill, I think, Ladislava and Edelgard. I think. I'm not 100% certain, but probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Doesn't know what French is, all vowels and X's are. Or all vowels and X's. I guess they do use X a lot. Do you speak French or something? Maki, do you speak it? Or know any of it? Actually, interesting question. Do you guys speak any other languages besides English? The baguette wore off. The baguette wore off. Oh, I hope he doesn't pull them. Is he gonna pull them? I hope not. I think... Oh, crap. He's gonna pull Ladislava, I think. Wait. No, he's not. Okay. He's not gonna kill... He's not gonna carry. He's not gonna pick up Ladislava. Friend that studied it, so I'm familiar with some of the rules. Really? I took French in high school because my siblings both took it, and that's literally the entire reason. I just thought, oh, they might be able to help me, but I never actually took their help at all. Yeah, so realistically, I never actually needed to take it. Well, I mean, I had to take some sort of foreign language in high school, but it didn't have to be French. Yeah, if Ladislava's squad starts moving, then we're in trouble. If they don't, we're good. If Ladislava's squad starts moving, I don't think they can start moving, actually. As far as I know, they can't. Until Hubert's dead. There's no way. There's no way that's a real name. There's no way. That can't be a real name. What kind of name is that? It sounds like Martinez, but it's just like... Sounds like some 12-year-old trying to be funny or something like that. Like, there's no way that's an actual name. I'm sure no one ever poked fun of that name ever. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure no one ever made fun of that name. I'm sure no one's ever made a joke about that, especially in like a high school. I'm sure no 14-year-olds ever made a joke about that name. I'm not making up. I mean, that is pretty funny though. That is pretty funny if that's actually true.
Guide me well.
Can we hit him? Oh yeah. Get him. I want this guy to die. $60 HP, of course you do. Come on, Ash. You can do a little bit better than that. Come on, Ash. Come on. Come on, man. Okay. Oh, man. Now we just need... We need to have Kameru record a clip of him saying that. We gotta have the authentic Spanish accent. Just to make it all the more believable. We need Kameru to read it.
That was tough.
Okay. Alright, there's way too many stupid flyers on this map. I know they're not that difficult. Me, what? Kameru, you know what to do. You gotta go record yourself saying that. You gotta record what Belt just said. You gotta record what he just said. You have to record what he just said.
You're natural.
Having a dancer here is going to be very helpful. Just saying. Just saying, it's going to be very helpful. I wish I could show the time skip cutscene, but I don't think I'll have time for that, because these dumb flyers take forever to kill. That's a problem. Some of these later Three Houses maps, just... They over-milk the crap out of demonic beasts. They should use like 2 or 3 at max per map. They shouldn't use like 10, they should use like 2 or 3, and that's it. Like Mexican or Spaniard? I don't know, I'm American. I don't know the difference between them. But probably a Mexican accent, because I guess I would assume that lady was Mexican. The meme's goofy cutscene. Well, it's not even goofy. The cutscene isn't even goofy, that's the thing, it's actually a pretty serious cutscene. Yeah, no one cares about you green units. You green units are retarded. You have brain damage. But there's Rhea in it. Leotard. Okay, I'm gonna put you over here. Why are there so many freaking demonic beasts here? I probably lost this point. Wait, what? What is this for? What is this for? What are you trying to do, man? You trying to kill someone? What are you trying to do? Oh! I mean, I could still die. I was like, what is Reezer doing? 15 FPS scene. Do they? Okay. Just donating. He lost a wager. Well, I mean, technically he hasn't lost it yet. I could still get wiped by Edelgard squad. I mean, I doubt I will. That's why I'm getting all my guys over here, is to go clean up Edelgard squad when they start. Send both voice lines? Okay, so guys, we need to check it out on the server afterwards, because I don't know how I would put them on stream. I wish I could share them on stream, but I don't know how I would do that. A second voice line has hit the chord base. Back. You just missed peak, Gerudo King. You just missed peak. Peak content. I should have put a. I should have equipped a bow on you. I guess I could just shoot this thing. Shut up. Gotta always roar anytime anything happens. Green units being dumb. Like, where were you guys earlier when I was actually struggling? I won't hear it without Discord, sadly. Sadly, you won't. It's a genuine shame. He's just gonna shoot me. Who cares? This is a 3 house ballista. It doesn't do effective damage. Okay. Okay, that's not really where I'm gonna pull you, but alright. We'll kill you regardless, so it doesn't really matter. How much damage do you do? Yeah, that's not effective damage, so whatever. They kind of made Ballistae suck a bit by doing that. Be gone, beast. You mispronounced it? Well, I mean, I think he's the one Spanish speaker here. He's a fluent Spanish speaker. I think he knows how to pronounce Spanish name. Wait. Can we not kill a stupid bird? Can we not kill... Hold on. Give me a sec. There we go. Sure. Oh dang, that's a very dead bird. Or whatever the heck it is. I don't know, a deformed wyvern or something. Oversized, deformed wyvern. Come on, man. You could do better than that. Oh, thank... stupid. I'm trying to finish a stream here, game. Can you maybe cooperate for like 5 more minutes? Please. Yeah, that's another problem with these long, drawn-out maps, is that the game just does not want to cooperate. Well, yeah. It is. I think that's why it's funny, because it doesn't sound like a real last name. Almost crashed, really? I mean, there's a fix for it, but still.
You fail to appreciate is that we have...
Okay. See ya, Hubert! Actually, no, not see ya. Unfortunately. Almost see ya. Would have been peak. Would have been peak. We were so close to witnessing peak. Actually, we might still witness peak. Oh no, we can't actually kill. They can't kill. Okay. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Okay, they haven't moved. That's good. Alright. Does he have Wrath or something? Not Wrath. Does he have Vantage? No, he doesn't. Thankfully, he does not. Okay. Let's get Alois in here. Look at that. Get punched, nerd. Get punched, nerd.
Both strongholds.
Did a green unit almost kill Hubert?
Spare.
Oh. It's gonna start, guys. We need to get into position. Double question mark? I know, right? Res Alois. think Mr. Yeast is going to be really helpful at taking out Edelgard. Also, Stride's going to be huge here. Does music always play on this map? No, I don't believe so. Unless you attack Edelgard. I think some of the music has been changed a little bit. Okay, let's go. Here they come. Here they come. There's some scary enemies, man. I believe if we kill Edelgard, we just end the map. That's what we want to do. I don't know if Bloody Slova counts as a commander. She might. I don't know. Anyone know what it's called? I believe it's Indomitable Will, I think. God, I barely have time for memes. These stupid freaking maps take forever. Edelgard, why do you gotta hide behind? Because you're just stupid armor and you don't know what movement is. You have extra movement? I hope not. Of course you do. Why do they give her freaking extra movement? Like, she really needs it. Oh dear. What are we gonna do? Not even Catherine kills? Are you kidding me, game? Are you freaking screwing with me? Check win conditions. Defeat all enemy commanders. But does she count as one? That's a question. She doesn't seem to count as one. I know Edelgard does. Unleash the yeast. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, you actually did pretty well here. Oh, dang, Sedith! Dang, Sedith! I don't want to get crit, though. I don't want to get crit, though. Finish it, I'll go with Mr. Yeast, I should.
My life was changed forever.
Let's go, Sedith! Okay, but is this safe to do? Ah, jeez. Wait, can Ash kill? Probably not. Alright, base dash. Base dash. Stream freeze? Not anymore. You must be very far behind if stream is frozen for you still. Get out, stupid frickin' soldiers. Cowardly Edelgard hiding behind our stupid front lines. Okay, let's go. Do you need to do anything? I'm just gonna leave you alone. Just get out of here. Okay, let's go. Okay. Doesn't even get unique voice clips. Yeah, just gonna... Wait, did they kill someone? I swear someone died. Not one of my units. I know they show. I meant like they killed a red unit. Like a green unit killed one. Okay, so yeah, Edelgard is kind of scary. I mean, slightly. I mean, not really, but kind of.
I wish you were, if it were.
Bruh, don't freaking proc your fruity cress. Don't proc that. I'm trying to kill you. Dimitri Gaming?
Late. We are all tired of waiting.
I know we can, but...
Let's separate that sick head from your neck, shall we?
You never were one for patience.
Come on, get your level up. Hurry up. Wow, what a sucky level up. There we go! There we go, finally. Skull on Ash MVP. Monkey, you should be
You
proud.
fought well, but now your fight is over. Send an... What is...
Alright, we're gonna probably leave it off there. We'll show this cutscene next time. I'll stream this again tomorrow. I'm gonna pause this here, and we're gonna go and do, I'm gonna do meme review. I really don't have much time, so... Give me a sec. I'm gonna try to get the memes. But I don't know if I'll be able to do all of this. Give me a sec. Because you guys have been cooking up a bunch of memes today. I don't know why today particularly, but... Okay, let me try to get them. $240. Cutscene. I'll show the cutscene next time. Truly groomed by Maki and Big Ash. How can I be groomed by a woman who's older than or younger than me? Not older. How can I be groomed by someone who's younger than me? That makes no sense. Dedue passed Proctor. Oh, he always does. Screw you, Proctor. Always in to do this. Use Ash, one-rounded enemy, realize it's a wall, do it anyway. Okay, that's the best meme I think I've seen in a while. That is a peak meme. Alright. Good job, Rizu. That's really good. Okay. What's this? It says Duality of Ash. Oh, God. Impregnable Wall is the best. I solo walls, nerd, but they're the worst. Impregnable Wall is the best. I solo walls, nerd, they're the worst. I like this one too. Alright, well, I'll see you guys for time skip tomorrow. We'll see you guys then.